Minotaurs have been taking the strength for movement speed bomb, right?
Exclusively.
Oh, okay. So it absolutely has to be theory crafting unless he misclicked, and I don't think he misclicked. These guys are pro players, ladies and gentlemen. They don't misclick.
So this will be cool because he's gonna.
These guys don't.
He's gonna constantly be taking damage in lane, so it's like 25%. Yeah, it could be a lot. I haven't gotten to see how much this spell does do a ton of damage. So, all right, let's see how much it does. This is cool. Let's see. And Seb, he did take momentum. It's just better overall.
Yes.
The other one has a lot of
even
good
is the other one?
uses. It's the minus armor from standing on top of people / minus magic resistance from your spirit on top of them. Like, it progressively gets better, you know? Did you understand?
No.
Every second it reduces... Okay, so every second that you're standing next to them with natural order, it reduces armor. Every time that your spirit is standing next to them, it reduces magic resistance.
Yes. And when you're there, you've got both.
And it increases per second.
Yeah.
It's pretty much just the hero is the same, but it's just strong. That's about it.
Here an attempt at some early action. GH is in with the cogs. He's out with the cogs as well. Be able to get on top of them. We'll see the bounty runes. Going to be 2 for 2. Whisper's able to grab the 2 of them himself.
Yep. And Seb, of course, he's a big ET player. I'll be watching him a lot because I'm the nerd. Of course, the ET nerd.
I mean, how's the lane looking for him? So he's in this lane. It's him and Tomato on this ET gyro. Can these two do much against GH and FBZ early on? I mean, I'm seeing 2 melee heroes, right? Yeah?
Real good. Oh, yeah. It used to be a little bit worse versus Clockwork, but now it's changed because you just have so much attack speed. The battery assault isn't as much. And also, battery assault isn't really the level 1 ability or anything. So, yeah, this looks good for Sep. This looks good for Tomato, shoving the waves out. Mid, Storm overall should have a good matchup, but I've seen, you know, some of these Embers playing around the slight dodges and stuff like that. Hold their own. Let's see if Sumail can. And the festering, it's beginning.
Play these spirits. I mean, both of them are going to have some action-packed moments of the game to come, you know, when they're on these heroes.
He did take double impact as well, too, right? Yeah, okay, good. So no chain gang.
Oh, okay. Is that what we've been seeing on Embers?
I haven't gotten to see as many Embers, so I don't really know, to be honest with you.
All right, because I guess this one can be nice, but it's very particular, right? Because you only get the second attack on the one that's closest to you. So, you know what I mean? Yeah. And
it's a bit weird to use, like, guaranteed, but if just spamming in fights, it can be worked really well, you know?
Sure, it's going to hit someone. It's going to hit something, for sure. Chain Gang just seems to have a lot of very cool facts. Specifically the fact that you get, when you press change, you get them around your remnants, you know, so you can kind of set up from a distance. But, yeah, Sumail opting for the extra damage on the potential second hit with the Sleight of Fist.
Yep.
So far, I mean, this bottom lane, Tomato and Seb, they played the first few waves very nicely. Tomato getting uninterrupted farm.
Just shoves the wave out.
GH could do about it in top lane. Kuroki is getting chased down here.
That clap, I think, saved him.
And I tell you what, Whisper might just be dead. Too easy for Kuroki. There we go. Get festerated by the voodoo festoration. He's going to live.
Oh, my, dude. I actually think they would have had the Witch Doctor if the Hellbear didn't clap. The Hellbear clap not only did extra damage, but that's slow. It's more than enough for Centaur to die and not get the kill. So very nice there for Kuro.
Easy one for Kuro. He's going to be able to make the pull as well. Level 3.
He gets the half pull. He does it perfect. A perfect half pull by Kuro. So lane reset position.
And what do you like? What do you like to see get taken at level 3? You want to point in the cask, or you just get the second point in the voodoo?
Second point in the voodoo, baby. Yeah. That radius is too much.
GH trying to chase down Tomato a bit, but Tomato's going to be fine. I'm sure he's out of mana, but still in a good shape to continue to clean up the farm very nicely on this bottom lane. That's the safe lane.
Kuro's holding the skill point, so maybe just thinking that he could use an opportunity to get another spell.
Yeah, we'll see. They're going to try and go.
He puts the pallet. He actually goes Maledict.
Oh, okay. 2 points in the Maledict first. I don't mind it. Whisper.
Sure. I mean, the second point in Maledict is very good.
He's going to take a lot from this 2 points in the Maledict. I don't think he'll quite die. Miracle's not got another stun ready to throw out, so Whisper will be fine. He'll salve up.
but pushing him off the lane immediately. Kuro used a bit of mana, but he's got mangoes, so he'll be able to backpack his stat items, mango up. And yeah, lane position again. He should be able to get another half pull, so nicely done up top here.
BZM is going to try and fight Sumail here for the water rune. Sumail is going to be the one to bottle it, and that's going to be BZM dead. I mean, that was a risky move to make there as BZM. I think even if you're grabbing the water rune, I don't know if you come out on top of that one. Sumail was in a much better shape as the Ember Spirit at that point. That hurts. That's a big solo kill for Sumail.
Huge, because look at the lane. Look how the lane was going too. There's a lot of denies on this Storm Spirit. So pretty needed for Sumail to be able to get that type of kill. Huge. Gonna hit level 6 now. A good margin before BZM, so could even see early rotations come out from Sumail because of that to some of these side lanes or even early rotation mid.
This time they're able to focus Kuro and take him down. They'll get the kill onto Kuro. See if Miracle can take down Ari in return. And a couple of right clicks, and he's got it. So they'll get the trade. So Miracle's not going to be too unhappy about the situation.
Let's take a gigantic barrage, but he'll be okay. Level 3 only on Seb still. I have to just keep looking mid right now. I feel like Sumail's just going to go for some type of plays because he's just sitting on wand charges and he's very close to that 6.
What's BZM got? He's going to get a refuel here. Needed as well from Ari. Ari will be able to step across, get him back in a bit of a better shape to continue. And Sumail just backs up, gets the refuel from the bounty rune.
And Sumail probably telling his team right now, guys, he needed a refill, man. Look at me.
Feeling pretty good. Level 6 in the corner. We're seeing, yeah, with the 3 points in Flame Guard, Sumail feeling very safe against the damage that BZM is trying to kick out at him in the lane.
Yeah, he did. So, I mean, there's some really cool little individual plays that I saw. Sumail, of course, dodging a lot of the remnants with the slight and everything. Now BZM has learned you gotta pull and drop the remnant bottom.
They get Seb. Plays a little too close to the two of them, tries to get aggressive, and GH and FPZ, they shut him down. Miracle.
Power rune.
He's looking for the grab onto Ari. Kuro's coming in as well. See if they can get this
Look at
kill.
that range.
Ah, they've got him. I'm going to get deep and play around this, sort of sending it around the secret shop to get that pick off. At the same time, BZM will find a pick off himself. GH walks into a dangerous part of the map. BZM was waiting.
Bit of freebie. And Kuro is just owning this Witch Doctor, dude, the Fester. He's already almost got his Arcane Boots. Raindrop plus the Arcane Boots. He's doing the Witch Doctor thing now. Whisper continues to have a bit of a difficult time up here.
Yeah,
but that being said,
you say it's not going to get easier.
No, FBZ is also struggling though, and that also doesn't feel like it's going to get too much easier either. Lanes are starting to get moved around though. Seb has left the bottom lane. So yeah, we could see these early rotations.
I think all in all, still great opening farm for Tomato. Gyro's had
BZM.
the freest of farm, nearly 50 CS. 7 minutes in. Not going to be able to grab that. He's going to try and get out, but indeed the chase is going to be here. Sumail coming in with the rotation. BZM out of mana. Chains into play. BZM will look to deny to the Ancients. Not going to happen. FBZ gets the last hit. Time top lane. Ari and Seb, I believe, able to take down Kuro.
A risky play from BZM. He had the scan, it came up red, and he still jumped for it, so... Went for that play for the rune anyway. 2 times now. That's 2 deaths. 2 early deaths for the Storm Spirit. And that's important, these deaths, right? With the Galvanize, especially once you hit 6. And it literally hits 6, gets his stacks, and then dies right away, so... It's kind of bad for BZM. There's Sumail. Looks like he'll get his bottle filled up.
8-minute power in. They're trying to set up for it, bringing the supports in. Whoa, quick dodge of the Maledict there from BZM. 8-minute power is going to be top. It's a nice one. It's the haste rune. Sumail, he's going to be able to head over and grab it. BZM jumps in to kill off Kuroki, but the chains are there on towards BZM. BZM, he's stuck in the cogs. He's gone. And Sumail with his haste rune, he may see if he can try and go for more. He's looking over towards Seb. Seb punching back pretty darn hard, though. So Sumail's not going to stand his ground any longer. He'll back off.
Ooh, Ari missed the bushwhack. He shot the acorn before the bushwhack, and he actually didn't get the bushwhack connection on top of it. Perhaps a different situation if he changes it up there, if he gets the catch actually onto the Ember.
Sumail wants to see if he can maybe find a gank out the top lane. He was considering it, but as it is, Whisper's playing careful. Not going too far out.
Ward to scout him out. The 2 safe laners, absolute free farm. So Miracle off to an excellent start, but same thing being said for Tomato. Very close early game. I'll just say that BZM's 2 deaths did hurt him a little bit, of course, because his galvanized, he's down to 1. But they've got stacks to catch him back up. So I would say Nigma, after these laning phase, just a little bit ahead.
Tomato is going to leave this area just in time. They did start to have the 3 of them, GH, Kuro, and FBZ. Need to look for him. Coming in with a rotation top as well, aggressively, but Miracle's ready. Back up to the safety of the tier 2 area.
They knew Tomato was doing this move. The classic core rotation that we've seen now time and time again. Get the scan out, they're able to avoid it. Tower, probably in some trouble, but they can put pressure themselves. They have good tower damage bottom.
Yeah, it should be both going on these side lanes, these tier 1s.
FBZ is holding skill point. He does put the point in the Fiend's Gate if they do want to try to, but no one's set up for it, and they're kind of low mana, so unlikely to defend. Power runes being set up for. GH checking the bottom rune.
He's going to get it again. He could have made a move with the Invis rune, but obviously they did have the Spirit on him momentarily. Then he's going to double back on mid. BZM playing pretty far up.
He's pinging him.
Does need a +1 ready. Level 1 chains are going to be hard to get the kill during. And yeah, Samel knows it. He's not going to try.
Can you imagine if those Phantasms were actually a little closer? They actually maybe could have gotten chains plus the Phantasm hits. Would have been very close, obviously, anyway, but very difficult to at least get. But Tomato, set up down bottom, still no level 6 on GH, so they can't commit.
Pretty dangerous. I guess he feels safe because he's got Ari behind him, and he's also got Seb swinging across. Ari has got the 6 ready with the sharp shot.
He's got BZM healing as well with the TP at the ready, so he's ready if they do dive him. Seb will scout it out.
Definitely taking them much longer to get this tier 1 though than it took OG to take the top one. Nigma Galaxy will quite be able to continue finishing this tower off. So they will get pushed back by OG.
Scared to go for Tomato because there's just very good counter initiation that can come out from OG. Seb, get poked. BZM.
BZM
wants Kuro.
The chains onto BZM, but again, not the follow-up lockdown. GH, he's not quite hit the 6. He's just about a creep worth of XP away from the hookshot potential.
Both just poking and prodding each other. Tower's still alive, though. OG has been able to just continue to keep down alive, but Miracle is just absolute free farm, so no pressure onto the CK at all, who's going to be able to go for this Orchid route. Very good Orchid game versus the Storm.
Sending up for the 12-minute power rune, it's going to be BZM this time. He'll grab it and smell. Relatively low man. He's still got 14-1 charges that he's playing with. Through as well, coming into the arcanes. Chains onto BZM. Will force out the illusion rune to stay safe. He's also able to step up and get the refuel further on the bounty rune. So BZM's going to be in fighting shape. GH, he'll try and start some action off over towards Seb. He's got the hook shot. Cooldown's coming in from Tomato. Will cause them to be a bit careful about how they continue to try and push for the kill. Seb is going to get the space to back away. FBZ's come in with the Twin Gate, has the root, but again, at this point, it's a bit too far for the rest of Nigma Galaxy to try and force the kill.
Very awkward from Nigma there. They even Sumail came over. Sumail hasn't hit a creep in 2 minutes, I don't think. He's just been kind of running around, and you're seeing the net worth kind of reflect it. A little bit of a botched attempt there coming up from Nigma. And yeah, things go back to these lanes as FBZ. Tower's still very low. Maybe this time he can finish it. Nope, TP's coming in. They really don't want to give this up for free.
He's got eyes on GH. He's going to try and tackle the clockwork, but GH has got backup. As you said, at the same time, they're going in underneath the tower, but FBZ's going to die for that, and now they're ready to swing across for more potential with the Stampede. Enigma Galaxy, they've got to back off. They'll settle for the 1-for-1 there. They lose FBZ, but they do get Seb. Now they want to try for more. The smoke, it's there. GH, hook shot at the ready. Could look to try and dive under the tower.
They saw BZM kind of walking behind there a little bit, so they have an idea of where he is.
He's still a tricky one. Even with the hook shot on the chains, it might not be enough to kill him. Oh, whoop. Try, change onto the two of them from Sumail. Hookshot the follow-up, and Miracle has come through the twin
They
gate.
got the stun.
Surprise! The Chaos Knight has arrived. Does BZM and Ari die? Now they could turn maybe towards Seb. Tomato's in and fact with the TP of Whisper. Okay, Tomato, he doesn't stand a chance there, Kuroki. Tomato
more numbers though.
up quickly with Whisper.
Nice
Even
chains.
Miracle having Phantasm ready as well. The route from FBZ. Looking towards him, they get the Rift drag back. It's going to be a double kill for Miracle and Sumail.
And
He's
Seb.
not done yet. Remnant over towards Seb. Seb trying to retreat. The chains will catch him. Nigma Galaxy, they get the 4 of them.
Look at them. That was the literal perfect timing for Miracle to come through. The
He
stun is
turns up-
ending.
Absolutely.
Boom. Gets the stun on him.
A moment later, and the window would have been there for BZM to escape. But just in time.
Another death. I mean, BZM has still 1 Galvanized stack. I think this is the least Galvanized I've seen for a Storm Spirit at the 14-minute mark. Just keeps dying. And he's going to have to deal with an Orchid any minute now. I mean, Miracle's pretty much got it done.
It's getting very close.
Game's getting harder for him.
And the levels as well. Miracle, he's about to hit level 12.
Okay.
In fact, he'll have it if he wants to go grab that Wisdom Rune. We'll see if...
Nigma's playing this so far really nice.
Yeah, 3K lead. 12-6.
Yeah. And I like the itemization so far. I mean, it's not like super out of the ordinary or anything, but yeah, just your Orchid Armlet. You have it done already here on your CK versus the Storm. Sumail's got the Mage Slayer, so it's going to be very good versus both the Gyro and the Storm Spirit in the team fights. All right. Yeah, Sumail still has not really been hitting many creeps, but now showing up to bottom, he gets those extra successful kills and back up to that top 2 net worth.
I'm going to see OG smoke up. You definitely feel like from OG's perspective that they've got to find some action. They've got the blink on Whisper. See what they can get. Kuro, they'll settle for him.
Now this blink on Whisper can start to change things a lot. Now they have these ways to start fights a lot easier on the side of OG.
Nigma might want to fight back, because Sumail's got an amplified damage room. Seb, he's gone. Yeah, the rest of OG, they've got to get out. So they make that move. It gets them a support kill, but in turn they lose the support themselves. Sumail, 4-0-5.
And GH, another hook. He has a Spirit Vessel. It's a fair bit of damage.
In the second, and indeed Whisper, he's trapped in the cogs. He can't run.
Nigma playing really, really well. 4-1 and 5 on GH. The only death he had was when he walked up into the high ground versus that Storm, too. And now getting tower push going. And these next few moments for OG look a little concerning if they don't start getting their act together in these fights and just get some pickoffs. You know, if they're split up, they're going to get picked from these CK Orchids and these Clockwork and Ember.
Yeah, they just
These
running
movements
across
are working
the map
perfectly.
Now. Nigma Galaxy, they're ready to go for anyone that shows themselves.
BZM does have Orchid. He does have a regen rune, so does have good kill threat. The problem is heroes are a little bit tankier now. CK fairly tanky, at least the cores, right? These 3 cores are not going to be easy for the Storm Spirit to now bring down with an Orchid. Even Sumail, he has Mage Slayer.
Lovely stacks being made here as well by Kuro. Okay,
Oh, yeah.
knocks up the Ancients, he actually gets unlucky on. But then, still a triple stack for them to play with. Sumail cleaning up the gold.
Yep, and he's green. 620 already saved up, so he's pretty close to having that Glimmer already finished up. Actually, I mean, he pretty much does have it if you'd like to consume, but we usually see people wait until like 25-ish. Or further, of course.
Well, level
Try to
25.
hang on to that as well. 25 minutes, sorry. My bad.
We'll see.
I didn't think I had to emphasize that one. If you want to hang on to it till level 25.
Level 25.
Good aggressive wards. GH actually able to get a sneak in. Gets 2 deep ones placed out.
Or BZM. Checking to see if anyone's hanging around here. It's not going to be the case. I mean, Nigma Galaxy, they're ready to back up some Mel. You know, Kuro and GH.
Oh yeah.
They're here on guard, ready to help him if anyone does try and make a move on towards him, which you'd imagine is probably going to come soon. They're probably going to want to try and kill this Ember Spirit. He's 4-0-6. This Ember Spirit, flawless game so far from Sumail.
Yeah, I love that we're seeing this a lot, though. We saw it in the last game as well, too, just the 2 supports sticking with the Spirit, right? Let the other 2 guys play on their sides, whatever, and then just, yeah, keep your supports just chilling and near that Spirit, because he's pretty much the only one that wants to make those early aggressive moves still. CK and Underlords can just catch up afterwards. And he pretty much has Maelstrom done, so his timings are being hit very nicely. He's actually in the same farm as the Gyrocopter.
BZM's got his eyes on top. So you're going to try for FBZ.
He's
See
got-
if the
he's
two of
got
them have the
Crimson.
damage. They don't at all. Not even close. Not going to happen.
No. I thought they were just going to force TPs. I didn't think they'd actually commit Earth Splitter, but they did commit it. I mean, I guess it's not really that much of a spell that you really care about too much, but they did force a TP. I don't know if they saw it. I didn't see whose it was. I think it was Sumail's, right? Yeah, it was Sumail's, so.
Yeah, it's going to cool down here.
Whisper.
What him. I mean, GH is coming with the setup. It's bought time for FPZ to turn up through the twin gate, through his own gate, the Fiend's gate, and yeah, pick up another kill. I mean, on the map.
GH is owning.
And Kuro always found Ari, but Ari's also found him. They'll back away from each other. Tomato's hiding in the trees. He's terrified of Sumail.
Now I'm just watching this little Clockwork run around the map by himself, just finding things. Like, he's literally just making things happen. It's a treat to watch, and they have such good vision because of like this advantage they got. Like, they're seeing everything. They just saw Ari walking out mid. Believe they caught a glimpse of Tomato for a second there too. Just very good coverage here. It's allowing them to play the map a lot easier, and they're gonna smoke off of this. An illusion right on Sumail, so he's got a bailout. Yeah, he can play around the Orchid now with this illusion.
Oh, BZM. The chains, he'll turn with the Orchid, but the Maledict's down as well as some Death Ward damage. Is it going to be enough to threaten him? It won't be.
He's okay.
If it was, the TP's back to the base. Or hookshot. HGH. He found himself Tomato, or Tomato found himself him. He's found himself him, but it may have bought time for them to clean Tomato up. Sumail turns up as he got another slight. Oh, it's not enough damage. Not enough damage. Tomato gets out alive. It was worth the effort there. From GH. Kuro, he'll die, gets caught in the mid lane as BZM comes zipping down the lane. Yeah, they try. The numbers weren't quite there. They couldn't quite go for it and get that kill. They lose both supports. Fog.
Yeah, no, that's actually pretty painful because they moved over and reacted to it as well too. So decent. If they get the kill, it's absolutely worth it, obviously. But yeah, it doesn't have the Ember Spirit near him. I think was that a Stampede also? Yeah, I think it was. So a little bit of extra things to just protect Tomato. Can't make too many of those mistakes. How many galvanized did he get? He got what, 2 kills, so he's up to 7.
Nigma Galaxy, they're ready to go again. Ferrari and BZM.
BZM still doesn't have the BKB, so this is a kind of ideal time if they're able to get a catch on him. But he's getting very close to BKB, which is going to make him pretty unkillable versus their lineup unless they get the CK catch from the fog or something. Miracle's still very big. BKB is done.
Looking for Whisper. Coming in with the smoke. Miracle is considering starting things off himself with the Phantasm ready for the tree line. And he will. Drags him into the silence.
Oh, he's in the trees!
Oh.
Miracle!
There we go. There we go. Sometimes there's a lot of trees, a lot of illusions. You just can't walk where you want to. But he gets himself out with the Rift. They get the kill.
And look at the Necro Books go straight to the neutral camp. I don't know why this brings me so much amusement. Oh. Roshan?
Can they Rosh?
Perhaps here for the picking. They don't have any minus. They don't have the best.
It's not fast. But they're going for it.
I mean, they'll do it. They'll do it.
They'll do it. Yeah, it'll just take a bit of
time. Pretty unexpected.
Take a breather. Take a moment to chill out.
OG in the meantime are just farming the map though. I'm watching Ari just farming and farming and farming. He's got Maelstrom. He's level 13. He's getting closer and closer to the offlane network, so he's getting some big scaling on this Hoodwink. And I mean, it takes him a long time to kill this Rosh.
It takes him a long.
Tons of farm.
But they ain't in a rush. They'll get it.
So
give that to Miracle actually, not somehow. Right, on the CK.
Miracle's having this fantastic game. The few things I will say is they do have very good ways to clear Phantasm this game. Some of the games that, like in the Watson game, the last one, they had no way to deal with illusions. This one they do. They have quite a bit of ways to be able to clear them out. So as great of a game it is, he has to keep consistent, has to keep himself having this great game, or it could quickly turn. And OG, I mean, they're in a comfortable spot to be able to scale. They have very good late game scaling with this ET, Hoodwink, Gyro, Storm. It is very threatening.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
I think OG knows that. I think they're very happy with just kind of farming. If the fight comes to them, If they go a little too far on the side of Nigma, they'll probably take it on the side of OG, but maybe waiting for one more timing. Maybe the BKB on the gyro and then full fights. Because they are very farmed. And Ari has a Gleipnir. She finished up already, so it's super early to have this on a 4 position. Level 14 as well.
Radiant's bottom tower
He's about to take over the farm of his own Centaur.
Yeah.
is under attack.
Yeah, it's a very good hero versus CK. If we're able to get that farm on a hoodwink.
Smoke time from Nigma
Amp
Galaxy.
damage.
Looking for action around the mid.
Dire's top tower
Yeah, they have an amp damage on Sumail with his Gleipnir also finished, so big timing for them.
Oh. Ari.
All right.
He's going to get
He gets
found.
caught. Great kill. He spends his gold, but a good kill nonetheless. Can they turn it into anything is the question.
Maybe at least the tier 1 top. Get that push. BZ. BZ out.
Doesn't care.
He's out.
are scattered.
Let's try.
Radiant's middle tower
Miracle's
Can't really turn
pressuring
that
tier
into
2.
anything. Yeah, okay, okay. But he has to be careful. He has BKB, but there is a splitter to stop his TP.
See how he plays his way out of this one, Miracle. He's got a missile heading his way as well. He's got GH by his side, but that's him dead
Like,
one.
they're just gonna drop. Are they gonna drop splitter here? Let's see.
The rest of the team's turning up. They've come through the Fiend's Gate, and they'll back off. So they're only losing the Aegis here, nothing more.
Bit of a waste of it though, because OG could just smoke and look for the fight now, not into an Aegis with their fresh BKB on gyro.
Oh, here we go.
It does look like
Yeah,
that's what they're gonna go for.
Feeling strong. We'll see if they want to get Tomato involved in this move as well. You'd certainly imagine it. They may just focus on getting the tier 1 tower down first. Tomato bringing the creep wave in. Check the tower, and then we'll see what they can go for. Nigma, they're focused on the top lane. Trying for the tier 1. We'll see the smoke come in from the mid now that they have Tomato joining them as well. Actually, no, they don't. Sorry, Tomato's he's pushing the tier 2. Doesn't want to be a
He's
part of
shoving.
this, but this may mean that Nigma Galaxy don't expect this move from OG because they see Tomato pushing in on the mid.
They see the Spirit returning at the least, so they know he's at least in kind of this area. For a ton of damage. I mean, Tomato nearly got the whole tier 2. Reactions are being made.
Yeah, they're backing off Nigma Galaxy. They don't want to be here any longer.
Sumail is sticking around for a second. He jumps away. No.
Looks like they felt that they may be able to find Sumail sticking around, but yeah, he was straight out.
How long on the heart? Almost got it here on Miracle too. Probably the next big timing that they have is going with that. Trying to make this fight happen because OG still feeling very strong. It's just the amplification that scares me with the ET and everything. That's what my concern for Nigma really is the ways that they have to be able to clear the Phantasm, and then just it's the ET that makes your late game absolutely terrifying. They're still getting good farm.
scanning.
Still got the rest of the smoke to play with, but whether or not they'll catch anything. They send out the scan. They know that Nigma Galaxy's up here in their triangle. They want to try and enter into this.
They're smoking again.
With this.
Yeah,
Dire's middle tower
so they were gathering up for one, but never mind, they're not. I saw Kuroki kind of bring one, but he's not actually going to go for it. Their heart timing, though, makes me feel like they do want to smoke on the side of Nigma in a second.
Here we
Okay,
go.
yeah, they will. They did get spotted. There's a ward right in mid, so it saw them smoke instantly. So they have full information on the side of OG to prepare for this smoke gank.
War BZM.
BZM.
Whoop. Slip
Scouts it
away. Playing cool, doesn't want to have to be forced to use the BKB quite yet. On the side of the fight, we're going to see them try and go in. They're looking over towards the gyro. Tomato.
No, no,
You have to put the BKB, they'll catch a quick kill on the hoodwink.
That's a
Maybe
good kill.
try and push for more. Sleep comes out onto both Miracle and FBC to hold them back for now. Stampede from Whisper will allow the rest of OG to escape.
I think that ward caught sight of... What the hell, the Necro books, whatever. I think that ward caught sight of Ari for a second there, and Miracle's just able to get the grab onto him, so immediately OG just backs away. They don't want to have anything to do with the fight without their hoodwink. They'll find another opportunity and not having to use the BKB.
good progress towards his own.
Hmm?
Whisper and Seb. Whisper's got the lead in. Finds a chance to start this. Kuro turns with the Mallet into the cask. At the same
Hook shot.
time, from the high ground, Samel's coming in over towards Seb. Jump forward, then with the silence on Samel. They turn with the vortex. Samel continues to stand his ground. He's going to get glimmered. Jumps over to the side with the Ogre Seal Totem, but he is dead. Samel is
and they're gonna
gone,
get
and
more.
now PZM, he's ready to clean up more. Jumps in, gets the catch
boy.
onto Kuro. It's 3 dead on Nigma Galaxy.
And did you see the side Tomato lives versus the double gank? Gets ganked from GH and from Miracle. Pops BKB, kills Clock, and then runs away at super speed with the Afterburner.
Oh, that's not what Nigma Galaxy wanted there.
No, that hurts Sumail's perfect game so far. 5-0 and 8, now 5-1 and 8, and that BKB is going to get
In the
slowed down
mid.
a lot. Another catch,
Ari,
perhaps.
he's looking for the setup. They're in with the jump stun as well. They're straight in on top of FBZ. He'll bounce up to the high ground with the Ogre Seal Totem, but they'll chase him down, get themselves another. I mean, Miracle, he'll find Whisper, or maybe Lotus. No, it doesn't matter. Chaos Bolt's done damage enough. Will secure him the kill. So Miracle able to clean up something in return out of all of this.
But they lose a lot. They lose tons of heroes, and it's Miracle top net worth, but his other cores are starting to fall further and further behind. I mean, CK, very strong hero in this patch, as we've seen, but as I was mentioning before, there are a lot of different ways for them to deal with Phantasm as game progresses. Besides just natural itemization also from something like Gyro, his next items, the next 2, are the big ones. Right now, he's got all the survivability in the world, decent damage, but once he gets Butterfly in particular on Gyro, that's when it's like the game becomes very difficult for someone like CK. Yeah, he can go Bloodthorn, but it still is, it's complicated to just stick onto something like a Gyro with that.
25 seconds till we'll see when the Roshan's back up. If Nigma Galaxy can
Sumail needs this
keep this bottom
BKB.
wave forced out, they might be able to set up for that second Roche.
Sumail needs this BKB before this Roche. If he can get this before the next fight, that fight can look good for them. If he gets caught, it's going to be a big concern.
He's, what, 600 gold short, 500 gold
Yep.
short. And the fight's already coming for them. OG smoked up on their way towards
Tomato
Nigma
massive.
Galaxy.
Tomato has the Satanic now finished up, so hard for them to ever focus fire him at all.
Satanic.
Satanic, sorry.
Satanic or Satanic?
My
It's
bad.
Satanic. Oh, in the trees.
Bro.
Kuro's hiding. He's got the cast. He's ready with the Death Ward. He's got a Voodoo Switcheroo as well, but they've made the jump over towards the 2 of them. Tomato's getting burst open. He's able to get the BKB off. Samel jumps in.
He's
They're
standing
trying
his
to
ground.
focus this Gyro, but this Gyro is too strong. Tomato turns it towards FBC. The buyback comes out from Kuro. See if Miracle can get another grab here with the Rift. Looks towards Tomato. Ooh, he's able to drag it back a little bit. They get the stun and the silence onto him. GH closing in as well with the jetpack. The
They're on
clocks are
Tomato.
down. They've caught Tomato. Miracle in with the damage. They bring Tomato down low. They take him out.
Nicely done, and it's with that Roche now spawning. I mean, it's a long spawn, but they're also
And they
going to
get
get Whisper.
The whole time, Kuro and Samel were kind of dancing around with him around the twin gate. They get the kills. Yeah, Roshan not to be up for another 2 minutes or so. They did have to buy back on Kuro to make that fight work, but they certainly made it work. They get big kills. They get Tomato. They get Whisper.
The hook shot and everything was really cool, too. The Cogs kind of trapped everybody inside with Miracle, and he actually has so much lifesteal. He was able to just stand his ground and not take damage from the Gyro at this point yet, so way too much sustain.
They might try and get a high ground push out of this. I mean, there's 40 seconds, no Tomato. Hook shot
Nice
in GH.
try.
He's trying to get the catch on a Seb. Creep waves in the way.
Up top, Sumail.
He's trying to stand his ground a little bit. He's, in fact, with the Gleipnir, he's kind of doing it. He's
He's-
bringing BZM down low, but the Shield Broom was
Shield
there
Broom.
for BZM. BZM's got the pullback with the Vortex. The hammer comes down onto Sumail, but BZM is in trouble. GH cuts off his escape. BZM's
Look at
dead.
Sumail go.
Sumail does not go down. Easy.
Oh my god.
He doesn't, but I can
And-
imagine. He's probably saying ease right now. At the same time, the bottom lane, they're losing the base. The
They
barracks
are.
are being taken.
Miracle too tanky. Now, they went for a risky play there on the side of OG. Rather than trying to hold base, they go for
That
a
was-
kill, and
That went
it turns on them
horrifically.
completely. Absolutely
Yeah.
horrifically.
They lose a set of Rex. Sumail gets a double kill. OG, they're suddenly 7k behind. It goes horribly wrong for them.
Perfect timing for everything to kick in. Sumail back in state, back at the top. CK now maybe able to get that itemization. Gyro slowed down massively. The king is back. That was sick, 2v1.
And now Roshan
Fighting
is
through.
coming soon. 20 seconds. They check it again in
20
20
seconds.
seconds. They'll see that it's up in 20 seconds.
And so far, I mean, I was mentioning Ari's net worth a lot in this game. I haven't really felt it, gotta be honest. I feel like they've been getting on him a lot in this Hoodwink in this game. GH's net worth overall is almost the same, and I felt a lot more of GH's impact in this game so far.
Yeah, GH has been doing a lot. And making some cool stuff happen with that jetpack that he was able to get early on from the Tormentor. Roshan time. Amplified damage room in the room. Give a team of vision on it right now. Oh, a little Pausarino. Well, no wonder it's a keyboard problem. Look how badly that's spelled. Yeah, I mean, that's clearly something's not right. El Keyboard.
Hey, he gets an excuse. He's been playing. Honestly, GH has been playing. I think he's probably, like, for me, besides Miracle, the X factor a bit right now. I mean, of course, Ixumel's playing super well, but I think GH has done some really sneaky stuff with, like, rocket scouting, the vision he's been able to place, and just angles.
Yeah.
He's been doing some really good stuff.
Sure, Clockwork's a great hero now, but yeah, GH, he was playing Clock before it was cool.
True.
Always been a great Clock player.
And look at this. Look at this game. We have 6 Ogre Seal Totems.
That's a lot. That's
Pretty good item.
A lot of Ogres and Seals died for this. I think. Is that what this is made out of? Is that why it's called an Ogre Seal? I don't know.
I don't know the lore. Let me mouse over it.
Oh, no, it's just because you flop like an Ogre Seal. There you go.
Yep.
It's not made
I didn't
out
know
of
that they
ogres
added
or
an
seals.
animation. I didn't even notice.
Apologies for
Look at that.
Misinformation. Don't
So, yeah, I mean, massive few last situations that happen, right? It's like, perhaps if Tomato gets some kills, maybe we see different itemization, he gets Butterfly, blah, 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 but none of that happens. Miracle, massive now at this point. He's going to get a Roche, and he's doing it alone as well, so his team can actually play on the map as well. And they're buffing him up. I see the Solar Crest coming out from GH. Make sure that he's just going to be at maximum. Now, because Tomato does need those 2 items. Miracle may be feeling invulnerable.
I think he kind of is. Yeah, 8-0-4. Yet to die this game. They can't touch him so far. Whisper.
Gets himself away. Crimson. All right, that's going to be nice.
He was on his way. He was on his way for him. Ari. Careful.
He is super far up.
Let's go running around on half HP. You got to be careful. And he'll be careful. Back he goes. And yeah, so Aghanim's is nearly done on BZM. 200 gold away, and Storm's going to have that good to go. Seb's is going to obviously take a bit longer. He's in total got the gold for like half of it.
I mean, they still have crazy scaling, so this game, I mean, this game could last a long time. I mean, Nigma probably doesn't want it to go too long. They have a very good window right now to be able to continue this pressure. Especially with this Aegis, yeah, 4 minutes.
I mean, OG set up here. They're considering taking a fight around the vision. Climbing onto Kuro. Kuro! Can he jump? But he's got the Eontis. The counter plays there. Might still die. Cooldown's coming in. Jump forward here from the Storm. They'll kill Kuro off. BZM has to put the BKB. Goes pretty deep for that one. Miracle, he turns over towards Tomato. Tomato keeping his cool, still has the BKB ready to press if necessary. Hammer comes down from BZM, doesn't get the catch onto anyone. So Mail, he's literally on the backlines between the entire team of OG and the rest of his boys on Nigma Galaxy. He'll get away with it. He'll back off.
Patience from Tomato.
BZM is
jump
ready
again.
To jump. Then he gets the 3-man ball. Take the 3-man. Who's done? They got the full on the bushwhack as well. Triple kill for Ari. At the combos, they are real there. Coming into play from OG, and now they're considering taking down Sumail as well. Do they have detection? Does someone have detection?
Ari has it. Ari has it.
He's ready with detection. He's not going to get the chance to use it, though, because Sumail, quick slight remnant and a jump away. He's fine. Be able to get out. Even if they got him once, he's still got the Aegis, but quite the jump, quite the chase there from OG.
What a catch from BZM. Catches all 3 perfectly, and what patience from Tomato, right? Not using the BKB when everyone's on him. He just pops flak, holds the satanic usage, turns the game completely around now. I mean, from a 7K lead down to that 1K quickly, they get Miracle right at the start of it. Or right at the end of there with the big catch.
Full token on Tomato. He's got something else. We'll see that replay once again. And it all starts off. They go for Kuro. He's able to live pretty long here on the Witch Doctor. But not that matters. We see the whole fight. It kind of gets very split up. You'll see Sumail in a minute. He sort of jumps over towards the back lines and very separate from the rest of the team. just on his own, can't really do enough damage to take down or threaten any of the heroes of OGC here. Surrounded by the 4 of them, pots the BKB, but can't do a whole lot on his own there. The rest of the team split as far away from him as they were.
I know, it's so god tier from BZM. There's another fight going on. GH will be grabbed
GH,
out.
and we'll see the sweet combo again. Beautiful stuff there, as you said.
Picture
BZM,
perfect.
that was the reveal. That was straight after the pickup of that Aghanims. He's able to get in with that 3-man Vortex setup.
Couldn't ask for better. When you have an ET as well, too, putting the Spirit on top, everything's just amped up. And now, speaking of the ET, he's got his Ags, too, for his growth. G back into a state of comfort. Aghanims for Sumail. Still 7-1-11, still having that really, really strong game. These fights just have to go a little bit more coordinated for them. They need absolutely everything, as we see, you know, OG strong when they're grouped up. And that's the butterfly timing now for Tomato. Very problematic for a CK to deal with.
Yeah, that. Ooh, get it.
Ooh, okay.
Got to steal the Tormentor.
Starting to get momentum going their way. Timeless Relic for Sumail.
That's the nice one.
Best thing he could have got.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant
Nice play
are
from Seb,
scanning.
using the shard to its best possible thing. Just keep these back, stomps back in. Still able to play around here as 4 while RED pushes. Sumail maybe considering to try to dive past him and catch, but it's a risk.
Tomato's got level 25.
These next few moments feel critical for Nigma. If the next fight doesn't go in their favor, this gyro's out of control.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Worry.
Here comes the jump.
The set of the Gleipnir, but GH is out with the Force and a bounce away of the Overseer. Jump forward again from BZM.
BZM.
Still seeing if he can find something out of this. It's going to be the Aegis
Aegis
gone for
reclaim.
Sumail.
They've spent their gold as well, too.
Sumail. He jumps into the entire team. He's got the BKB. I think he's going to want to jump straight back out. I mean, he's could have thrown up a remnant down. Miracle's coming in. They're going to see if they can make this work. They look for BZM, but BZM's able to zip away.
Oh, 20
Tomato,
HP.
BKB is standing his ground. He's seen it up as well with the flat cannon and the Satanic. Getting onto
Miracle's
the
ready to
BKB
fight.
comes to an end. He's caught by the Root. They're able to drag him in with the Rift. They get the stun as well to follow things up. They brought down Tomato. They'll turn towards Whisper. They'll get the Centaur as well.
Patience from Miracle. 90 seconds, no gyro. He waited and waited with the Phantasm. Waited for his usage to wait for this gyro to get out of position, and he was. Nicely done.
And sort of a cool way for Sumail to start the fight. You know, really just jumping
Yeah.
in, trying to force a reaction, giving his whole life to start something, and it works. And now back in action.
And now
BZM's
Seb.
been forced to BKB. Seb, he's
He's got the Aghanims, but
with the Root with the pit, and indeed Seb dragged back. He's gone as well. Nigma
Nice
Galaxy
fight.
back to taking the team fights, and they've got the creep wave pushing in on top, so they can go for this tier 2. Maybe even more.
Nice.
Quite a bit of time now with these heroes dead on OG.
I mean, Sumail is really just showcasing this Ember Spirit.
doing it.
That fight was crazy. Like, how much he was able to actually just do right there. Be able to force
He
abilities,
really
force
did.
people out of position. It was everything.
Not a lot of Ember Spirits would start the fight in that manner, and he did, and it absolutely worked out.
And now 35 seconds. You get a
It's a lot of push, it's a
initiative
lot
to
of
get the
damage.
Rex. Rex instead.
Fortification, it's already been used, of course, for the tier 2. Top racks are gone. Nigma Galaxy, a second set of racks claimed here against OG.
Very nice fight. At a perfect time. They still have a Roshan banner too. And 20 seconds. He's still hanging around the mid area. Maybe keep this push going. BKB's back up. They kind of have everything at the ready. OG might look to hit again. So just have to watch how stacked you are.
FBC's going to head back, but of course does have that Phoenix
He has
Gate
Phoenix
back
Gate.
off cooldown,
Yep.
ready to rejoin them.
They're ready for fights.
Well, from the Axe, jump in on the mid. Well, we get the action started once again. Looks towards Seb and Whisper. We'll get caught in the Gleipnir, but he's keeping his cool. He has the BKB if he feels threatened. Jump forward from Whisper, but a quick dodge out with the Remnant. Sumail's fine. Smoke up as well.
Oh, it's a nice backup here with the smoke too. Shield rune for Miracle. They've got the high ground. GBZM.
Right. Just quick bounce out of the cask. I mean, Miracle. See if he can close in for a drag back with the Bloodthorn. Tomato has BKB and Satanic, of course, ready to pop. If he is to be jumped. Nigma Galaxy won't see a chance to do so. And with the timings, they're just coming close to Roshan again, and it's a short
Ooh, it's a quick
respawn.
one.
Just under 30 seconds for Roche. And OG know it as well. Smoke up. They don't want to sit back any longer. They want to try and take the fights on their own accord.
These fights are going to be crazy to keep track of the poke and prod. I mean, eyes on Sumail for him to just really be that poker. He almost has Refresher as well, too, for those extra remnants. Because he gives, it's just so much information that's really been given from the side of Nigma in a lot of these fights. The Clockwork and the Ember just literally showing the whole entire fight. So allows Miracle to pick and choose.
See that the Roche is up. Miracle also with the remnants of a shield rune on him for the next few seconds. He's going to try and sell things onto Tomato. They hit with the stun. And at the back up, BZM jumps in with the Vortex over towards Miracle. Whisper in as well with the Hoost up. They're trying to burst through this set with this Chaos Knight, and they've done so. They cut him a half there with the Splitter. Corrupt for the trees, he's got the Death Ward. And I see at the same time, Sumail's trying to take down BZM, and Seb got quite enough damage though.
He's dead?
He hasn't. He's gone. And now they're around the pit. OG's going to be able to step in towards Roche.
Oh, Miracle thinks he can make the play because he sees him, but he just dies instantly.
Died so quickly. You've got to check that out again. On sort of damage done. Just disappears.
I know, Jaro.
Took great.
Like, Jaro does a ton of damage. There's an ET in the area, too, but holy crap, he just died in a heartbeat. Nice Splitter, something you can't really write off when you are a 5k HP hero.
Right, what did they get from the Roche? Was that... who got the pickups? I got the...
What was it?
Oh, just the refresher for BZM, right?
Yep, so double pulls.
Double pulls.
And he's 25 now. Sumail did not get to work his magic, be able to scout out stuff, give information. No, it's Miracle just... It looks like the right jump, like the right call. You're like, oh, I see the core, I can maybe just pop him instantly, but he didn't have the backup in time. He immediately goes, and he just dies. So, quick reaction from OG. And a huge influx of gold.
Scepter now as well on Tomato. Amongst the Aegis, unless he's got so many ways to kind of protect himself if they do go on him. Very hard to tackle the Jaro first. Tomato incredibly strong.
Wait, oh, the Yule Scepter. I didn't hear the first word you said. I was like, he's got Scepter. I was like, what?
What do you mean? Well, he's got both Scepters.
That's what I meant. I was like, oh, he's had Aghanims. What the hell are you talking about?
Yule's.
I'm the stupid one. Yeah, he almost has.
In fact, he's nearly got the full Wind Waker. He's spending up.
Where's his Aghanims
500 gold.
Where's the Aghanims consumer? Or is he just using that as like the swap and stuff? Okay. So wait for the consumer.
Yeah, he's going to swap it in for the
Yeah.
Aegis. Get the Reapers out as well, right?
Yep. I know, Pipe as well.
There's Wind Waker. He's ready. Honestly, he's getting close to being able to just end this game. Go high ground, take aggressive fight with the Aegis, with the Wind Waker. Not going to be easy for Nigma Galaxy to deal with this Gyro.
He almost has 3
pretty out
lives.
of control.
Or 4 lives, I guess, with this with the Aegis. He has Satanic life, then he has a BKB life, he has a Windbreaker perhaps reset to be able to get a cooldown up, and then, the second. So, yeah, he has quite a bit there that they have to work through this time.
And then once Whisper's got the Aghanims, he's going to have a 4th life. With the Workhorse.
I mean, in time. I mean, Whisper has literally taken the biggest backstep I ever feel he's taken. He's literally like the full support centaur this game. He buys a late game pipe and everything, too. It's definitely working out for them, so why not? Even though I honestly, Ari's been a little bit more quiet than usual. It still is, the right choice to make. He's super farmed on Ari, so we will see those acorns. I mean, the invisible impact of the acorns has been happening, so. All right, Nigma.
Nigma Galaxy. Heading out.
How do you approach the fights now? I mean, still probably have to do some weird shenanigans with Sumail. Into Aegis, of course, a lot more difficult, but I have to keep trying to do these type of fights. They are growing. She's getting more and more farmed.
They're going to try and stampede to save him, but Ari, he is slowly but surely dead. It's a little bit of breathing room.
Can they turn this into more?
For Nigma Galaxy, yeah, taking out the Hoodwink. I mean, Ari dead for 80 seconds. 80 seconds in which the 110 seconds left of the Aegis aren't going to be able to be used to its full potential, as OG unlikely to make a play 4 versus 5.
Can't deal with the lanes, though. So bottom, they're shoving it in. Mid's already dealt with, and Seb is shoved up top, so can't actually go for an extra play here. Tomato a little bit deep forward in the mid lane. But yeah, they don't see him.
He feels unkillable.
Yeah.
×2.
How's the itemization?
Just
So Seb, you know, always have to keep factoring these things. Seb, he's level 22, so cleave talent's online also versus CK. So extra bigger things they have to deal with Phantasm.
they're getting closer and closer. Trying to start something. Snail change
GGM?
up to Whisper. In the mid, though, they're looking towards Miracle. They get the Vortex onto the two of them. Miracle and FBC, they get completely destroyed. They're immediately dead. And now GH in potential trouble as well. Samel doing what he's can. I mean, GH is actually going to be able to know he's... Oh! Whisper, hesitation there on the hoof stomp. I mean, okay, GH lucky to get out of that one. Kuro, he won't. He's dead, slowly but surely. Only so much switcherooing he can do. 3 heroes dead. And once again, we're just seeing Miracle and FBZ, these two effectively beefy heroes, just get completely deleted.
Dead in one stun. Literally one Vortex and you're dead. That's all it takes. BZM's burst is too high. Especially, I didn't actually see it. Was there an Astral Spirit amping? I didn't actually see if it was, but I mean, I can't even tell from the numbers. But either way, whatever. If it was, if they always do have that extras, yeah, these heroes just look fragile. Have to get better angles to be able to just see everything. But yeah, these last few fights now. She's decimated Tomato to the high ground with an amp.
The age is gone.
He's bypassing. I think he's going to bypass Rax. I think they're going to go to end. It looks like he at least maybe wants to.
Considering they're the slow chains out onto towards Tomato, but yeah, with the buff up, they'll be able to continue to push and take this full set of Rex mid.
It looked like, because of the position that he was in, I was like, is this a commit for tier 4s with no glyph? But he'll reset the glyph by killing the Rax, and now they'll just go for these tier 4s. Or, sorry, Raxes.
With the creeps coming in on the mid, so the backdoor protection will fall. Nigma Galaxy, they've got the fortification, and they won't be forced to use any of the buybacks. So they'll be able to wait it out.
Have to somehow get the initiation, though. Or something to change things up. Like, not sure what the approach can be. Because you can't let BZM catch people, because they're just dead instantly.
Yeah, BZM is a complete issue for them now. Now they get the jump over towards Samael. Samael gets caught by the heck. They're trying to get him out of there, but Samael's gone. He's dead without buyback. GH as well, also to fall. Miracle, Kuro, and FBC, they've got to run. Kuro, he's going to get caught. He has got buyback available himself. FBC and Miracle, they get the chance to retreat. BZM, he's going to continue
another
to chase forward. Gets in with another pullback onto the two of them. Miracle, FBC, this time around they get the BKB up. Turnover was BZM, but BZM's able to get up in the air now. And now Miracle, the BKB's ended. Back to base for him. We'll retreat right now. They've got to try and survive for 70 seconds. No. Okay, he's got buyback gold. 2-1. Buyback gold is back online for Samael. Maybe pressured to use it. We'll see how much OG is able to push.
He drops the banner. He wants to end it. He's got a creep here.
I mean, the buyback's going to come out.
And they hold the banner.
GH, he's in with a hook shot, tries to make the jump over towards the backline towards BZM. The BKB popped by Samael. Seb in return with his own debuff immunity. He's able to step back. Whisper is getting shredded by the Death Ward. Kuro coming in with the damage, coming in with the deeps. Samael BKB as he looks to jump over towards Tomato, but again, the 40 track back. This time they'll kill BZM for it, but they've lost FBC. Miracle gets the stun off on towards Tomato, but Miracle's gone. He has to buy back immediately as well.
Wind Waker.
FBC and Miracle now with the chase down. Nigma Galaxy have got to try and make OG pay for this. Tomato's on the retreat. GH trying to keep on top of them with the jetpack. Get the vessel down. Hook shot as well. GH with the control. Buying time for the rest of Nigma Galaxy to come across, but BZM's in again. This time the Vortex only going to catch onto FBC. Tomato getting the space to back off further. Miracle
still alive.
Back in Seb. Seb trying to stand his ground here against the Chaos Knight. He's able to do so because the Hex comes in. Jump forward here with the Remnant chains on towards Tomato, but Tomato's up in the air with the Wind Waker.
He's still going.
Samael will find Seb in the trees, but Tomato's still alive. He's going to try for the TP out the last tick of battle, but there's Samael in with the chains. He'll get the cancel onto the TP from the attempted escape from Jaru, and now in the mid, we can turn maybe back over towards Aaron. BZM jumping in over towards him. Are we going to see any further backup from Samael? He's had a refuel in base. He's not going to be able to get here super soon, and he might not try to at all. He might just have to accept the fact that FBZ is gone. Die back on the Underlord. He's out for 2 minutes.
Someone's got to go back. There's double catapult, big creep waves, but they've got so much time to push. 4 heroes down.
And it's Samael against the world. No buybacks available, of course, on the rest of them all. Can Samael keep this game alive?
I think he dies in like one Vortex. I'm so scared for him if he steps up.
Yeah, the vortexes, these hexes from BZM.
Yeah. So
He's
much
been
catch.
an
They're just
absolute
committing.
nightmare for Nigma Galaxy. This Storm Spirit causing so many issues in the later stage of the game. Samel, he's going to get in with the BKB. He's going to try and do what he can here on his own. Trying to stop the push, but the tier 4s are gone. They'll turn back towards him. What else has he got to play with? He hasn't. He gets caught by the Hex. Nothing else to be done. This game, it's over. The Ancients exposed. Zeb and BZM closing it up. They'll bring in the creep wave. I mean, 10 seconds to Kuro.
They're not making it. He can't do it anymore.
It's
Discuss for
GG
the
is
next.
called, ladies and gentlemen. OG will take this game 1 against Nigma Galaxy. An exciting 53 minutes. Quite a game. Quite a game. But
Very
at the end of
back
it
and
all,
forth.
I got it. Just BZM. This Storm Spirit,
BZM show.
these vortexes. He gets the Ags online. And then the game seems like it was over from that point onwards. Each and every time, getting these jumps and making these. Once again, BZM is going to be able to work his magic on the Storm when it comes to those late game fights. Had an incredible pop-off last game on his Storm with the Vortexes. We'll see what we can do again here. Is getting game 2 of OG versus Nigma Galaxy. And yeah, let's see how sort of support Cottle's looking right now in this patch.
Yeah, I think with the core, you need
position.
You need to have cores that work with it. If you pick this and your cores don't have disables, you're gonna be pretty bad. Let's just put that out there. Probably in more likely situations. So this one, all 3 of his cores have a way to use it. Have a way to use the chakra. They have a disable. So you're gonna land your spells. You're gonna be in a position where you can actually cast your spells. Because Storm starts a fight, Axe starts a fight, Chaos Knight starts fights. You'll be able to sit in the back and cast spells. Yeah, let's see. I'm looking forward to see how that's gonna work, and then how the Morphling's gonna surmount versus all of this. Because I've seen some games where he does pop off because he does get like the facets and stuff like that. I was trying to think of one, like one in particular to be amazing for, but I think this is just kind of an old school kind of pick where you can get Bulldoze from a Spirit Breaker and then you're a Morphling with Bulldoze. So looking at the lanes, it is the double melee top. So Spirit Breaker Axe versus Morphling Witch Doctor. On paper, Miracles should have a pretty good lane.
I might even get the chance for kills if Kuro's able to set them up, bring them down low with a Festeration.
There's going to be a lot of creep pulling going on up here. Ari, he's got boots to start, so he's going to look to manipulate those creeps as much as possible. Let's see how that mid goes down.
Yeah,
this is the one to watch.
Last time round, Samel was getting those early kills on his Ember against the Storm. See what he can do on the puck. Bottom lane. Seb be able to make his way back to the safety of the tower. Damage being traded by GH and FBZ. This mid matchup, definitely one where we could see an early solo kill. Both of these players are ready to play aggressive. We saw it last game in their laning.
BZM's got a warm up though, right? He did struggle a lot in that early game last game. Then he did get some pretty nice plays, so should feel pretty warmed up on this Storm Spirit this time around. As we see, creep shenanigans. Top, I think, is it's probably going to be a bit boring to watch, unfortunately, because of this. Since unless Ari makes a mistake or something, it's just going to be them 2 pulling versus each other constantly. We'll just see who's going to be able to get the connects to be able to deny out all these waves. Bottom, some excitement though. This is the mini game, as we say. You know, the cogs. One hits him. Level 2 is hit though.
You have to respect
careful how he shows.
The quick burst and setup combo from Tamada.
Yep. Bonked out. They'll be able to protect. So Sab, he's gone for the blinding light just to be able to push GH out of those cogs as well too, just in case of anything. Yeah, top is just a wild lane. It's not even really a lane.
Continue to sort of set in this position between the tier 1 and the tier 2.
Yeah, Whisper's just going to keep trying to drag aggro, get that farm going for himself. So Miracle should have absolute free farm up here.
Radiant's courier has been killed.
Look at the courier. GH there with the snipe. Trying to go in onto Seb. Fire
Some real good
damage coming in as well, but not enough to kill him. Seb's fine. So there's that verify as well. If he gets any closer to being threatened. The mid lane matchup very close so far. Samael 13 for 2 against BZM's 14 and 4.
Lotuses. Both to the side of Nigma. A bit of a slower one in these side lanes.
I really think it's the mid lane where if we see an early kill, that's where it's going to be.
Yep.
Mistakes
Level 3s are hit.
Side lanes. Tomato. Again, he's fine. Also has the Freya fire at the ready if he feels threatened. I want to hold it to try and maybe bait them in.
He put second point in Chaos Strike. GH, if he was 3, that's a kill. So not quite there. FBZ is the 3. Not enough damage, but soon. I mean, this bottom lane is probably the one to watch also. Just either side could probably get killed if GH gets a level 2 cogs onto Tomato. Could see that one go down.
Samael.
Water runes.
Might be able to make it up towards the top one as well, Samael. The orb again in a second if he wants to try, but no, he's going to let BZM take. He's going to make sure he doesn't miss out on these creeps under his tower.
The thing you have to always worry about is the puck is, even though you have this like kind of, great lane versus Storm, just sometimes you don't know where that Spirit Breaker is. Just keep tabs. Yeah, he's level 1 still, so he doesn't have charge yet, but he's just moving around top constantly. So if you make a slip up going for like a rune or something, you could get killed.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Level 6. That's hit. Might be a chance for a quick play.
Again, they both get it pretty much at the exact same time in the mid lane. So could definitely see that rotation. If Sumail orbs aggressively, could see a charge come in plus the Vortex. Same thing coming out for if BZM just plays a bit too far up.
Stunning head over here, Ari. So yeah, no charge for
Nah.
a few more.
Boots double bracer up on Whisper. As we said, Miracle's in the literal complete free farm lane, so see what he wants to do and which route of build that he wants to go, because I've seen a lot of different variety of builds for the Morphlings nowadays.
Charge onto Samael. Not going to be able to lock him down, though. Out with the jump.
Starting to be annoying, though. He can play around this power rune here, while Whisper can be left a bit alone up top. So let's see. Yeah, Kuro, he's going to start making some moves around. It gets scanned immediately. And Ari actually making the move down here, too. So getting a charge off, and yeah, they're going for Kuro.
If they can finish him here with the charge connection, they can. Finally, first blood is found. So if they can get anything more from this, I mean, GH and FPC, they've got the damage down onto Tomato, but not enough to kill him. And now with further TP's coming out, OG, they could go for more from this. They get the drag back onto GH. It's going to be a double kill for Ari, and with the 4 of them, they'll be able to dance around and slowly deal with FPZ. As FPZ also to fall. 3 kills from OG.
Great rotation from Ari. Perfect read. They just know that he's coming through. And now look at BZM still with the run of this regen rune. This is a sneaky play. Whisper versus Miracle.
I mean, they're trying to come in to try and punish him because they know the Whisper was on his own, but Samael not able to connect in time. BZM unlikely to be able to get Miracle, but Kuro, see how powerful the Voodoo Festeration is. Is it going to be powerful enough to keep him alive? It is not. Kuro's down. Miracle trying to chase down to get the kill on towards BZM. BZM is looking to be in a bit of trouble here, as this should be the first kill that Nigma Galaxy themselves are able to pick up. And indeed, Miracle able to take him out.
And Miracle will take that all day. It's a Witch Doctor level 2 or something that died, so.
Ari
Also
gets caught. Is found around this Wisdom Rune spawn. Was, of course, was he able to take it?
GH got it.
GH got it. Wasn't able to succeed in stealing it, and it does cost him his life. So after that bit of a rough fight down bottom for Nigma Galaxy, able to find a couple of bits of action going back their way across the map in turn. And Samael has got the Dream Coil. Maybe seeing if we can find any sort of chance of going for anything. You'll see some of the stacks being set up.
Probably needs his 2 supports, at least to swing over if he wants to use Dream Coil. At least one of them.
Radiant's bottom tower.
Does have the clock and the doctor and the FBZ connecting. Okay. At least just steal a stack, I guess. Try to contest it and maybe look for a power rune for Sumail. Let's hope for Nigma that it does spawn bottom. Otherwise, OG's going to be very happy. It does spawn bottom, so
Dire's middle
we'll be able to
tower
get that
is
amp
under
damage. Now they potentially do have more kill threat onto this Storm. Whisper has, I mean, this top lane has gotten away with creep cutting shenanigans completely. He pretty much, he can just go for the blink dagger if he'd like to.
Yeah, it looks like he will. 2,000 gold
Yep.
saved up. Very, very
If you have
fast one
vision-
if he wants it.
Yeah, and if you have Vision of Morphling, like, you could just get these insta-kills, right? You just get the
There
blink
it
call
is.
dunk.
It's coming out for him.
That's super
So,
early.
Pre-9-minute blink dagger here for Whisper.
With a double melee lane versus a double ranged lane. They just didn't play the lane, and it worked out beautifully for them, at least on this net worth right now. Supports aren't poor either. You know, sometimes when you see this constant creep pulling, the 4 position can be absolutely broke. Ari's actually fine, and he's level 5. Nice first 9 minutes here from the side of OG.
Seb. He's going to get caught in the
recalling?
cogs.
He was recalling somebody, but I guess he died before it.
And there
And
it
he
is,
gets the
top.
solo. Yep.
You don't expect the 9-minute blink dagger.
Not this early. Not when he had Boots
No.
double bracer. You probably thought it would come later. That's
Very
huge.
nice stuff from
Absolutely
Whisper.
massive that they could do this.
This axe could begin to snowball pretty heavily.
And they get the rift. Tomato's able to get through the portal too, so Mel can't get on top of him there.
Dire's
OG with some really nice early game stuff here. Top, Tomato. He's being set up on a lot of rotations. But he just walks away.
Bringing in the 5-man squad there, Nigma Galaxy, but no catch to be had. OG.
TP's in the wrong sequence.
Sumail still looking for something with the Dream Coil potential.
He used the
Difficult.
orb, they
Ari's
know.
hit the 6. Ari. He's going to step up, gets caught in the cogs. ECM is going to be able to zip down and claim the Invis rune. Ari, can he get out of this one? He's got charge available, but the Maledict's upon him. He's not getting out of this one. Sumail's in with a waning rift. They'll take the Spirit Breaker out. Nigma Galaxy able to get a kill.
Requires a Fiend's Gate for FBC to kind of join in. Can't really take it back up to top either, so. Kills a kill. But I don't think OG's too fussed. Whisper, I believe, farmed a triple Ancient during that, so. On his way toward the Blade Mill next, too. And I'm just going to keep
This
watching
axe is
Miracle.
massive.
Yeah, just any of these calls could just catch him.
Radiant's middle
Does he have Spirit Form available? He does, so he can look for recall plays. Who's he going to bring? He's bringing the Storm. High fives out.
The trees they got. They found GH. GH will get the cogs out. BZM with the drag back of the Vortex into the Chaos Bolt. Tomato will allow them to take GH down.
And he can just keep doing this too. Another recall. Bonk. That mana. I really think this is going to be something that we're probably going to see more. I've been seeing it growing in pubs just because of how powerful this chakra recall thing is. Because it applies, you know, the chakra on the recall. So something Storm, like Storm, just gets super enabled by this. Hey, he's back up to full, so BZM can definitely look for another play on the map here. Whisper, when he has Blade Mail, he can get another solo kill potentially onto Miracle. Miracle has to stay kind of morphed up. And even then, could still just die. So, yeah, Nigma needs to get something going a little bit, it feels like, with the puck and with the 2 supports to try to alleviate the map a little bit, because it just doesn't feel great that this axe is able to get so much.
Yeah, Whisper's... He's having a dream game so far.
Literal.
Like, what do they do? What do they do about this axe? He's going to be such a nightmare every single fight. Even if they jump him, once he's got the blade mail, he's just it's not going to be fun trying to kill him.
No, not at all. Pop the glyph. I believe that's just to like stop an orb. I think it was like the orb damage on the mid creep wave. They're doing a good job of holding these towers. I mean, something that's probably one of OG's biggest things that they always do. They're, I think, the team that defends every tier 1 the most. And yeah, this game so far, I mean, they're not even getting touched. They're just getting, yeah, being able to full free farm. BZM's gonna have Orchid done.
scanning.
Actually, pretty much now. So for the morph, he is nowhere near the realms of that Manta yet. So Blink Blade Mail on Axe, Orchid on Storm Spirit. They've
Boy,
got
they
big
come.
timings.
Radiant
Whisper
are scared.
on his way.
Dire's top tower
Uh-oh, Miracle.
Sumail has to be ready for the counter gank.
He's already shifting, so he should be fine. And now with a hook shot coming in, GH is able to get the catch onto Ari. We'll see a zip across from BZM. He's going to look over towards the back lines. He's focusing Sumail, but Sumail's able to step away from now, and now Nigma Galaxy can kill off Ari. So
All right,
they
they were ready
prepared
for
that
it.
time round. They were absolutely.
Super ready. An instant Fiend's Gate from FBZ, no hesitation. So they brought the numbers.
And that will, give them the information as well. They know that the Orchid's online. They know that the Blade Mail's online as well.
Absolutely. And Sumail didn't have to, use coil or anything too, so he could look for a play these next few moments. And yeah, he's gonna instantly queue up that Yules. Have that protection versus the Orchids at the least. There we go. Axe setting up for a play. A charge is coming out onto FBZ. Seems to be aware.
Radiant's bottom tower
Starting to
is
do
under
a
attack.
much better
Constant
job overall
movements.
of reacting to these plays. I mean, OG's going to continue to try and look for this with the smoke. They know that FBZ is likely to have backed
Wisdom.
up to farm this area.
Dire
Yeah, 14-minute wisdom as well too. I mean, it looks like Nigma's getting the right read though. The scan was there. He's
Whisper.
got people in the area.
They're going to get the jump on FBZ, but backup's coming in. Hook shots comes
Three-man
across.
coil.
FBZ's still alive for now. The coil comes out from Sumail. Ariel step back, but the call here from Miracle
Nice
in
call
return.
from Miracle.
Oh, there we go. Morphs into the axe, and indeed the two-man call. He gives Whisper a taste of his own medicine and picks up a kill on BZM as well.
What a beautiful read. Godly read of the map. I mean, an instant scan comes out. They knew that they were there, and it's a perfect catch, Sumail. It's a three-man coil. Everything to follow. There we go. Nice axe call. And now, I mean, that's pretty close to having the Manta. So now he'll have at least that Orchid Dispel before he's even been caught by it.
Radiant's bottom tower
Nicely done.
They needed that Nigma Galaxy. The early game was starting to get a little out of hand. So,
Yeah, just with how big the axe was in particular. But now getting a kill, slowing the momentum down. Your Morph is back up to the top. I thought it was potential for him dying maybe like one or two or maybe even like a third time or something. But no, Miracle joining the team up, and they read the map movements.
GH. Pretty deep on his own here.
Yeah, this is what he did last
Fine.
game. And it did a lot of work.
Dire are
GH to Sumail. They're looking for action. There's the Dream Coil back up.
Yeah.
They want to go for BZM. They're not going to catch him. That was the
Coil
coil. They didn't quite get him.
Quick move. You see him at the ready. Could look to make an aggressive move himself now. Bit difficult on FBZ. He is very tanky unless they have a +1. Looks like they're content with getting just a bit more farm. CK is getting that good farm. Could look to make a move. Kuroki has Death Ward. Got Miracle here too.
Whisper's a tough one to take down for these two.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Focus around the mid now. Both teams coming across there for the power in. Sumail's going to find himself a shield rune, though. He's going to clear out the illusions. Not getting the chance to jump any of the real heroes. Space is being made here on the bottom. Miracle continues
Seb's
to stay
moving.
top farm.
The recall is happening. They want to try to slow down Miracle now that he's showing on a lane.
See if they can get him. And he's going to get back up coming in through the Fiend's Gate. And he has the Mantra at the ready. Miracle able to get out for now. Whispers in with the call. He's caught Miracle in this. Miracle also getting hit by the ultimate
Still
from
alive.
Ari, but he's still alive. Miracle's going to be fine for now. He'll waveform out towards the side, turn into the
Tomato's
Spirit
in
Breaker,
trouble.
charge back across over towards Tomato. Tomato, he's dead. They couldn't burst Miracle. They couldn't even really come close to bursting him either. Miracle perfectly fine and able to assist in the turnaround.
They're so quick. They're reading these moves very nicely. FBZ is extremely fast with these Fiend's Gates. Tomato kind of just jumps into death this last time. Fast movements, fast responses. It's working out. Slowing down any of those good item timings that OG had. Now Nigma's got their good item timings coming in. Greaves soon to be finished for FBZ. Manta +1 onto Miracle too, level 13.
Whisper.
Look at this.
Oh, he's out with the blink, but somehow he's in with the silence. He's going to drop the Dream Coil for the axe. So Miracle can get in with the damage. Waveform forward. The Glimmer Cape will buy Whisper some safety. Actually allows Whisper to get the call off onto the two of them, but the hook shot's in to follow things up. Whisper, he's gone. And towards the next target, they get the silence onto Seb. For the lockdown, but again, Nigma Galaxy with these moves slowing down Whisper's game. He had a very explosive start and very fast item timings, but Nigma Galaxy, they're dealing with it.
I mean, Sumail, again, is doing kind of what he did in the last game, where he just seems to be in the right place at the right time every single time. Yeah, he missed the coil up top, but he's landed the big ones. He landed the three-man one on the right side. He landed that one there, too. Yeah, they're slowing down this Axe a ton.
Kuro. We had to set up onto Ari. Ari's out just in time. So three of them
I think it's
up to see if they could look for a kill.
It says a lot when Nigma's able to match the tempo of a lineup that's making moves around with Spirit Breaker, Recall, and Storm and stuff like that. So I think this Fiend's Gate usage, FBC is just really, really on top of it right now. Part of 9 of the 10 kills for his team. Yes, they can keep this up. Definitely does look pretty good for the Morphling. Yes, he's playing into a lot of cores, playing into a very strong scaling draft, but
Super hard to go on right now. Not really a hero they can kill unless they catch him by surprise. And it only happened the once so far this game. Miracle outside
when he was
of
completely when he was alone too. That's the thing. That one only happened because he was alone. I think every other time I've seen it, GH or Kuro are always just like kind of in the area to bail him out, and then they always have that Fiend's Gate follow up too. So just doing a great job of protecting each other.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
Just avoiding the fights for now, OG. Getting the next round of items done. BZM very close to having his Eternal Shroud.
Bottom tower is under attack.
That should help a ton versus the draft of Nigma, because they're mostly magical damage early game. Even the Morphling does take some time, of course, to be able to get that physical. So that should be able to. He should probably live most of the times if he gets caught in the coil. Depends how many heroes are there, of course, but he'll definitely survive because he's got backup of his buddies. Ari soon Shadowblade done. 20 minutes. Nigma should be able to take away the Tormentor here. They're set up for it, but OG, they're pinging. Yeah, they should have it. Nope, the
I don't think they're going to be happy with this. Whisper's in with the call. He's gone
rules.
for it to try and disrupt this attempt from Nigma Galaxy, but indeed only catching some mail in the call means that he's dead. Whisper's gone, and space is there for them to continue taking down the Tormentor. Kuro's getting low, but he's healing up. He's fine. The Tormentor taken, Kuro gets the shard.
Oh, so heads up. I mean, GH, last game, the Vessel, you know, he liked it. This game, just quick Yules and saw the immediate. That could have actually been a kill, right? Like, they could probably kill the puck if he gets the full spins and blade mail and stuff. But again, that Whisper, after that 9-minute blink, has had no success afterwards. Wild.
Nari, he's got the Shadow Blade, but going on to Miracle, it's just not really something that he'd want to do right now. Seek Kuro and FBZ. Yeah, he doesn't want to do it. Doesn't want to do it at all. Would not work out nicely.
Not worth it. Even if he gets the kill on Doctor just grees and you're sad because you'll probably die. Charge down at the bottom. Yeah, but just it's Nigma just playing. Yeah, look at the way they're dodging these ganks, dodging the mobility that's coming out. Again, just ward coverage on points, just like last game. Even though they did end up losing it, they had a good early game. Yeah, another Tormentor. Seb.
Top. He's not going to get away with this one. Sentry's down. Seb punished for pushing out that wave. Nigma Galaxy just continuing to be in control of the map right now. OG not able to catch up in this sort of mid-game the same way that they were able to do last game. The lead for Nigma Galaxy just continues to grow with each passing minute.
And they did get 2 really good shards as well, too, from those Tormentors, as we pointed out. I actually really like the one now on the Underlord. Now that you can put it on allies, since you don't have to just run in. You can just throw it onto something like a Puck or a Morph. It can be very strong. And then, of course, yeah, the Witch Doctor one, I think we all know.
Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
A lot of slowdown period for OG. Just, yeah, farming, like you said, just trying to wait for that next item choice. But hey, Nigma is very happy with being able to sit back and farm when they have a Morphling.
Radiant are scanning.
Konda's done, on his way toward Lincoln's as well, too, versus that Spirit Breaker versus these Orchids. Nice move by Ari. Reads the play.
Avoiding one another for now. Despite Nigma Galaxy's best efforts to find some sort of action. Not going to get it under this smoke.
OG's literally just playing the farm game. Whisper's just sitting by even the enemy Ancients, waiting for them to spawn, playing around ward vision. Arjon to Sumail have enough.
I mean, the Fiend's Gate's coming in, so backup will be here. Sumail able to jump to safety. He'll even use the Dream Coil to hold back Ari, and potentially who else was there as well. Whisper, help with the TP. They're not going to have eyes on him, so he's away. They're getting the space at the same time to finish this Roshan.
That could have, if there was a bash, that would have been close. Sumail could have almost died. But yeah, they'll be able to finish up the Rosh off of it. See what issues they can force with it, because OG is farming. They're getting quite a bit out of the map just playing this farm game. Seb is just moving BZM around freely, keeping him topped off on mana, so he's getting a lot. Kaya's finished in almost the boots of travel if he'd like to. So let's see where Nigma looks to hit with this Aegis. Coil's back up in about 30 seconds.
I guess the question is if we're going to see
hitting creeps.
Yeah, I mean, another game maybe where it's going to be up until that Aghanim's point, and then when BZM gets that, the turnaround starts to happen. For now, though, they are going to get the jump on BZM. Catch him in the silence, death ward down, and a hook shot there
nice
to
hook.
Perfectly lock him in position. Give him no chance of escape. That's BZM out for 50.
Very well executed, pretty much perfect. And now they can swing across the map. Their lanes are in good positions to be able to swing toward their morph if they'd like to. Speaking of Miracle, he's going for Whisper.
He's going to try and go for this on his own. He's have to be a bit careful now with the charge coming in, but I mean at the same time, they can't touch this lad at this point. He's got, they're going to need a lot to take down this Morphling.
Yeah, and they don't know that Fiend's Gate wasn't up. It was up. It was up in like 5 seconds. So if they do make too far of a play, the Fiend's Gate comes in, they could just get outnumbered. So Whisper going straight back to that ward that he's been farming at for like 4 minutes. The safest place is an unexpected place. He's got the pipe queued up, but I imagine he wants the BKB so he can get the blink calls with the Blade Mail instead of getting Eulst every time. So OG looks like, yeah, farming until they hit a bit of an item timing to feel comfortable to fight versus Nigma when they're all grouped up and strong right now. Seb.
They're trying to use the Fiend's Gate to cut Seb off. They saw Seb coming in from the side, and say what, FBC he's so close to finding him there.
My God.
He knew that Seb would be holding this sort of position after you let that blast out, but yeah, doesn't quite find him hidden in the trees. Bottom lane, they're going to get the hook shot opening onto Whisper, who's trying to push out this lane, but GH, he was ready to set up on it. Sumail's in with the follow-up, and Whisper, he's not going to be getting out of this lane alive.
And they're not losing heroes out of it either. While they get these pickoffs, yeah, I mean, GH, he's doing, again, work in this game. Miracle bottom. Okay, they're trying to set up. He is alone. Oh, he stayed around.
And there's no Fiend's Gate to get to him after that play that FBZ tried to make to get Seb. They get the silence into the pullback and follow-up silence. But FBZ, he doesn't need no Fiend's Gate. He's able to walk over, get in range to help out and keep Miracle safe.
Okay. Ooh, I was like, uh-oh, Miracle, a little deep. But no, as the backup, getting closer to him. Just farm from OG. And Nigma, it's just, they're hunting. Cat and mouse.
Well, Coil at the ready. Up towards this top lane. BZM would be the big catch. Let's get past Ari first to do so, and Ari's going to dispel the smoke on towards Sumail, so they know what's up, and BZM is going to have all the information to get out of it. Busy sees if he can cut across to find Ari, but Ari's also already well away with the Shadow Blade. GH,
go scout him.
He's not got him this time. Hookshot's going to be off the mark. BZM should have enough mana to get away. I mean, Miracle's coming across. BZM goes for TP in the tree line. And we'll get out just in time before a tick of the battery assault hits.
Yeah, order the Yules. That was real close. GH almost actually gets him there. Yeah, I mean, it's still just a farm, buy time till, like you said, BKB and Aghanims maybe or something for the Storm. It feels comfortable. I think the BKBs is probably the two that I would think. At least BKB for Axe, the first one that's the most important, so he doesn't get Yulesed. Yeah, they're content with farming. I mean, BZM going Boots of Travel kind of has a big tale about what they were trying to do with this game, because it's just very uncommon for Storm, especially this early on.
Yeah, just as it's splitting the map, dodging fights, and trying their best to keep up in farm.
Yeah, wait till they hit that power spike. Wait till they hit that peak where Tomato feels like he's just going to be that end-all, be-all carry.
I mean, Ari, with the shadow play, definitely pulling them all over the place. Keeps sort of showing his face and then dipping out into the shadows. Nigma Galaxy not really able to catch him when he does this sort of move.
They've got some annoying split pushers.
This time they
They've
might.
got the Coddle blasting. They've got the Storm cutting, Spirit Breaker. Do they have him?
Gets him out. He's got the Yule set up. They've got the dust. He's trying to get out, but with the coil down and the cogs out as well, Ari, he won't be getting out this time.
Oh, and sorry, I should have pointed this out a million ages ago because I said in the beginning of the game, but no Bulldoze points, by the way, because he's playing versus Morphling. So, my bad. I should have said that so long ago.
Out. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. I said in the beginning of the game, and I just kind of been, it's been kind of them just farming a lot, so I didn't get, I forgot to kind of click on it. But yeah, so for the people that don't know, this is the old school Morphling picks always were versus Bulldoze, because you just get this free status, so we see people skip it a lot. Well, not a lot, but when you're playing.
Miracle, he's going to have the Lincoln Sphere ready for the next fight, so
he's got it done.
Getting very hard to jump. Killing this Morph is going to be quite the task.
Absolutely. He's protected versus the charges. There is, a bit of ways to break that Lincoln's, but he'll be able to protect him versus the important ones for the initial goes.
Oh, hook
shot
shot
connects.
Into the
GH.
trees in GH. He's caught Tomato, and Tomato's got no way out of this one. They've been doing their best, OG, to avoid these sort of moves, but finally Nigma Galaxy able to get the catch. Look towards Ari as well.
Should have
Your
another.
setup, yeah, they're going to get him. No way out for him either, so Nigma Galaxy starting to find these heroes in situations before in which the OG were dodging these moves for the most part. No longer, though. See what they can do with
All
this.
right, Kuro. How long we holding the Gree this game, baby? This is one of those games that the Gree can really
Oh, it's
just
building up.
fester up there, baby.
That's true. I think last game he popped at about the 21-minute mark.
I think it was about 21, right? Yeah. It's going to be pretty rich. Crimson again on FBC.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Even though G's farming, like I said, that Morphling, Nigma is probably pretty content. The later and later it goes, yes, there's some scaling, of course. The Storm and the CK, it's probably, probably a problem, because they do scale very, very hard, but Morphling can do some crazy stuff if he's able to get that good itemization and stuff too, so. Yeah. We'll get pulled away. BKB, yeah, his BKB's done now too, so what? That's 2 BKBs. Tomato is just not going for it. He's going full aggro. He's going for the Bloodthorn. But that could be the call to make a fight happen. Or to at least try.
They're going to do it. They're going to go for the smoke from the mid. It's leading the way.
Is under attack.
Dream catch. It's going to be either Sumail or Miracle. That's what they're after here, OG.
Sumail does have a way to protect himself. He's got the Aeon Disc locked right now. So if they do go on him, probably not the target anymore. They probably do want to just get that morph. Tormentor's back up. Miracle pings it out. He's like, guys, good control of the map. Keep getting it. That acceleration of morph. Who's going to be able to get this one? That's nice. Especially now that he's got the quiver, too. One of the slower games I think we've had in this batch. 7-17. And OG just literally been farming for 15 minutes trying to get themselves back into position in this game. But Nigma is, honestly, the lead is growing. be it slight, it's still something.
I think, yeah, BZM, got the BKB, it really, the Hex. That's the point in which they're like, right, we've got a way to sort of kill this Morphling. Play around the Lincolns, get him with the Hex. They can trip him up, catch Miracle by surprise. They've got a chance of killing him.
Yeah, both of them, right? Either the puck or obviously more likely, more that they want the morph, but if they can catch Sumail too off of that, yeah, these extra catches are going to be nice. Yeah, Aeon Disc, Sumail, he'll be at the ready to be able to get that disassemble. OG getting some good aggressive wards placed down that I feel like they haven't had it in a long time in this game. So we'll have some extra vision to be able to perhaps look for that. As the lead starts to shrink back. Miracle sitting outside that Roche pit, giving some time for OG to get their farming going again. And perhaps Tomato is going to be able to actually finish up his BKB before that big fight does kick off. I mean, it's 30 seconds till Roche, so it does mean that they might have to give that one up if he doesn't finish it before then. But maybe they look for the fight around it and just bring the CK pre-BKB. They still have 2 of them done.
It's risky. It's risky.
It
Nigma
is.
Galaxy are going to be able to set up pretty nicely around this Roche.
They're so ready. I look at G. I love these are such like fun items that he's bought. He bought a blink on Clockwork, so he's all about this like counter initiation and stuff, and just being in the right position on the clock at all stages. Either to blink Yule somebody, blink hook shot, get the angles and stuff. So yeah, cool. Roche will get started. That gold lead has shrank a lot off of this time that they sit in the Roche pit.
OG's farming good. Certainly
They are.
So what they were able to do with that last time when they're just able to kind of get their items online, focus on BZM, having the tools he needs.
It's going to come down to teamfight execution though at this point because, yeah, they're neck and neck in that gold. That CK matchup, he's going to have BKB too. Miracle, of course, has this advantage with Aegis. Should have, oop. I guess he bumped the Mantle, my bad. He's split pushing bottom. Yeah, he has the Aegis and stuff, but not having the Butterfly just yet. OG in position.
Whoa.
Go
Look
find
at the
Seb.
jump though onto Seb. They found the call, and at the same time over in the river. They're looking towards Tomato. Miracle, he's able to turn it to Seeker Dragon map, but Tomato managed to dodge the stun. Will allow him to get the ult off, but it doesn't matter. Tomato gets torn apart regardless.
He changed his build to, he bought a Helm of Iron Will. He's going Nullifier, so still not going BKB on the CK. It's a bit bold versus all this damage, all this control.
Yeah, I mean, we saw how quickly they were able to kill him there. If he's able to get a BKB for the next fight, maybe he stands a chance of getting out of those sort of situations. But, I mean, without
Now
it,
it's going to be...
that's risky. It's full-on aggression from that build, and he might not get away with that.
Now it's going to be a lot... I don't know, that's a bit crazy. Okay, I mean, we'll see if that Nullifier does end up working, but that means it's just going to stall the BKB a lot. All right.
I mean, I guess they just want to keep dodging fights and hitting creeps. They're like,
I guess.
get the Nullifier, and then maybe indeed they'll continue to try and avoid fights until he has a BKB on top of it as well. So, OG, they just don't want it to be any part of it. They just want to get their items. They just don't want to take this fight head on. Nigma Galaxy, though, they're getting very close to this point, as we're seeing already, where they can really start to force it. Miracle, with the Aegis, 3 minutes and a half to play with it in the full Butterfly, they can absolutely start pressuring the high ground.
No, absolutely, and they can get these great pickoffs on the people that are just, ratting on the side lanes constantly. GH has literally just been doing that the whole game. 30 minutes of him just running around hunting. Sumail, Octarine is finished, so now he can actually use the components that he was using for his Aeon Disc earlier into that Octarine. So that'll be very nice for him to be able to play in and out of the fights. Oh yeah, we'll see if this Nullifier works for Tomato. I mean, it's very risky move. Very glass cannon.
Yeah, they have to start the fights with them getting the jump and deleting one of these core heroes.
Yeah,
because if there's any sort of chance for the fight to stretch out and Nigma Galaxy as a whole to turn towards the CK, Tomato probably not going to stand much of a chance.
Oh, PCM.
Trying to hammer the wave, but Sumail, he's ready with the Dream Coil. See if they get the follow-up in time. The rest of the team heading over. GH, he's got the hook shot. There's the pit. He's got the Yules, and of course he has got the BKB, and he'll have to pop it. BKB is zipped to the side, and a TP out will get BZM back to safety.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Cool little thing. GH Yulesing him and trying to use the pushback from the cogs. Tries to do every little thing to get this kill, but can't quite. Does force BKB, so 80 seconds if they can at least take like a tier 2 or something if they'd like to.
Oh, I like this as well. Tomato nullifies done, but he really wants to try and forego getting a BKB this game. He's got the Silver Edge queued next.
Okay.
Getting closer again to the point where you imagine Nigma Galaxy. I mean, it seems like Nigma Galaxy, for the lead and the fact that they have the Aegis, they're still not yet wanting to go directly for the high ground. They really want to try and find some of these kills out on the map before they go for it. As the smoke comes in once more.
Well, I mean, OG's being really pesky with the way that they keep these lanes pushed out. So it's like they're trying to go for a tier 3, and then it's like 2 lanes being split pushed. So they're like, all right, we got to just deal with these annoying guys. Then we can start going for it. But yeah, OG's being very annoying. Miracle. Arcane Rune up top. Looks like they're pinging Sumail. They're thinking about trying for him. They're going to go.
The jump ball, but he's got the E on disc. Ah, it doesn't matter. Tomato's got the nullifier. Job there. So the backup coming in. We'll see if they're able to get away from this Whisper. He'll get left behind. So Nigma Galaxy, they'll get Whisper in response.
Is that... Whose tier 4 token is that? On the right side. Is that Whispers? I think that was Whispers.
I think they were because they were the ones farming around here. They lost to
It's
tier
Tomatoes.
4.
They lost a tier 4 token. It was Tomatoes.
That's pretty big. Tier 4s are pretty hefty items.
Not a big deal.
Or GH! Oh, it's a blind one straight in on towards him. But, well,
it was cool.
It looked cool though. I like it. He went for it. He got it. That's a win in GH's book.
Yeah, the accuracy. When you look it up, he's got it.
OG, I mean, getting that kill, Tomato's getting very close towards making good progress on the next item. Well,
I mean,
would you like to see him go all in on this, get this nullifier and Silver Edge, or are you still kind of screaming at him in your head to get the BKB?
Honestly, he knows better. Whatever, he do whatever you want, Tomato.
He's going all in. Yeah. Okay,
he's heart.
Okay, he's going to get the heart.
Or Satanic. It's probably heart, but...
Yeah, probably heart.
Yeah, probably heart. Yeah.
So definitely, a significant amount of survivability step up there with the increased HP.
I prefer that to the Silver Edge.
Sure.
Quite a lot.
That was going to be all the right. Silver
Edge,
Edge, Bloodthorn, Nullify. I mean, it's the killer build. But
if he was versus a Bristle or something, cool. But like, yeah, he's just not versus anything that breaks is valuable. Axe Refresher, so he did not go Octarine.
I love it. The double calls there ready from Whisper.
So they're just trying to insta-kill the Morph and just like GG afterwards, like just get him out of the fight. Or at least one of the main targets.
I mean, it's a slow build-up from OG's strat.
It's 40 minutes. They had 7 kills at like the 10-minute mark or something, I feel like.
IGH.
Catch.
Doing the hook shot to Ari, but the BKB TP out will be there. There's nothing to stop it.
Keeps the gem alive. BZM will get recalled out as he's cutting the wave.
You get dragged down towards the bottom lane. And honestly, the game might have the same sort of
it could. It really could.
Aghanims queued up by BZM.
It is.
Maybe BZM's just going to get the Aghanims, and then OG's just going to win.
And then they get like a 3-man charge follow-up or something.
It could happen
again. I love to see. These team fights are going to, the execution in the fights are going to be absolutely everything because, yeah, this fight, it's only a 5K lead. So they're getting their net worth. They're getting their items on these core heroes. So it's just going to be up to these clashes. See?
Oh. Not able to get him in time. Too quick here with the ball lightning.
Ooh. It hit on my screen.
Close. It's close, but it's just... OG just continue to avoid these fights. Tomato, he's got his full heart done. In the mid, Kuro. Voodoo switcheroo, but the Hex to follow up as he comes out of it. They'll bring down the Witch Doctor. Miracle turns into the Spirit Breaker, charges over towards Ari. He's going to try and fight this Miracle with the waveform forward. He'll get the kill. He'll get caught in the drag back of the Vortex, but he's already building up the strength. Standing his ground, but he's caught by the call of Whisper. Not enough to threaten him. The Miracle's perfectly fine. He's still got 4,800 HP to play with. Turns towards Whisper, and with the help of Sumail, they take him out before Whisper's able to try and escape through the Fiend's Gate of FBC. Forward again here from Miracle. He's able to use the powers of the Spirit Breaker also against Seb's Coil.
Did start putting Bulldoze points in. Miracle does have Bulldoze now once he turns into that SB. Quickly just does
Here's
work
the
with that.
high
I believe
ground
the Axe call lasted like I don't even know. It lasted like no time, it felt like, because of that.
He tried to do the zip to clear the way, but they catch him with the Yules. Has he got anywhere out? This has got BKB queued up. You're on cooldown for 55 seconds. BZM, he's gone. They were ready for that. Who was that with the catch? It was a GH. GH in position.
Every
He knew
time.
exactly where he was going to go for this sort of zip play. And he was ready for it.
And OG at farming all game. The fight doesn't go in their favor. The big one that they try to take, I mean, Miracle, I'd have to see exactly again, but I think the double axe call went onto a Bulldoze. I didn't have to see exactly, but he didn't seem like he was stunned as long as I thought he was.
It felt like a single axe call, if even that.
It did.
Like it did not slow down Miracle's flow in the team fight at all there.
He had Satanic before the fight anyway, plus Paladin Sword, so he had insane lifesteal that was coming out from it. Now, yeah, 2 sets, and potentially that third one they have to buy back. BZM, oh my god, he didn't TP it.
That was risky.
Close again.
If that was a GH and not a Kuro with a Yule Scepter, he might have been dead again.
Tomato.
Fiendskate down bottom, they're looking for Tomato. And they've caught him in the coil, he's going to get glimmered. BZM trying to help out, trying to draw attention away from him. They'll turn with the Hex on towards Kuroki with the Lotus Orbs there, so BZM ends up vortexing him himself. It's the two of them dead without buyback. 7 Tomato are gone.
Miracle doesn't even get touched. Tomato literally does no damage to him whatsoever.
Tomato 600 gold short of the buyback. But the way it's spent up on the heart after the Snullifier. Time for the push to come in, Nigma Galaxy.
Yeah, they have a glyph, but it's dead. They still have this top racks, the range racks. But a long time when CK is gone.
Should be able to get the mega creeps. Nigma Galaxy there pushing this towards a game 3, it looks to be. SOG can come in with some crazy turnaround. The tier 4s are focused.
The banner's down.
They don't have the full team alive. BZM's got to try something. He's going to zip him, but he immediately gets caught by the silence. Is he able to get the BKB off? Yes, but the coil's there. He's dead. 2 minutes, no storm. They're looking to close it up, Nigma Galaxy. The first tier 4 gone. 10 seconds until Seb's back. But that feels like far too long. As the Ancient's exposed, Miracle closing this one up. Seb's back in play. They'll put the Lincolns. BKB's there. Ari tries to jump in with the ult, but Nigma Galaxy, they know it's game over. They focus the Ancient. They'll get the victory. OG cool GG. Ladies and gentlemen, we are in the next round. So let's see who's able to make it forward here in the upper bracket. What we got going on?
Ari starting items. That's what.
Ooh.
It's got like Jungle Pudge starting items.
Jungle Pudge? Wait, how do I do that? Tell me more.
He just has mana regen. He's just gonna hook creeps. I don't know.
Oh.
No, I mean he's playing with Enigma, so they can get these spam denies and stuff like that. So I mean, he is gonna back up and hook creeps, no doubt about it with this one. But that's an interesting item.
I like this one. You know, we saw earlier the Ember from Sumail. He went for the other facet. BZM, he does go for the chain gang. I don't know, this facet just seems really, really good, I think. I mean, 4 hero chains, and as I said, the fact that you chains around your remnants as well, you're always catching people. And that's going to be the dream with the Pudge, right? You throw out a remnant, pop the chains from a distance, he's hitting his hooks every time.
Yeah, I like this one a good amount more. I mean, the other one is fun just because you're doing, you know, you're actually, I mean, probably not doing more damage, but you feel like you're doing more damage overall.
More, yeah.
And on 1 target, not on 4. Yeah, let's see if this, the Pudge, let's see how many hooks you can get. Let's see if it ends up working out. And yeah, let's see if the Warlock ends up working out. So a couple of experimental kind of things. We'll see if
it's a bit disappointing. You got a Pudge and you don't get the hook for the bounty.
I'm a little disappointed in him.
That's disappointing. How did they not set up for a bounty win? They got a Pudge. Well, they didn't do it. Just 2 for 2 on the bounties.
And he scouted immediately bottom. So they do have that ward to see. Pudge is bottom. So they should know. Don't get hooked down here. There's some lane dodging coming out here, so Miracle does not want to play versus the Enigma. They're playing the Pango. They're getting the matchup they want.
All right.
They get the Pango versus the Enigma.
There we go. So what do OG do in response to this? They just kind of settle with this, or is Whisper like, I don't want to lane up here?
I think you can just play the lane, and you just keep the Pudge hidden, and if Enigma's able to get the lane backwards top, yeah, it's not the same Eidolons as in the past and stuff like that, but it's Morphling being down here is risky. You know, we talk about these carries being moved to the offlane sometimes. it's a big risk.
So last game, Miracle have an interesting
it's
laning
jungle
phase
punch.
with the way waves were being cut and things, but he did have a good start.
I was
a bit
right.
more tricky this time. What do we got?
I was right. It's Jungle Punch. He pulls it into the well wishes. He's got his max mana. Hook. Good
Wait,
God,
you
I can't
actually
believe
just
I'm witnessing.
well, this is amazing. Wait, is he actually just going to jungle?
Because he's hidden. So what's going to happen is it's going to cause like some invisible pressure onto Miracle, maybe bottom. Because if they step up, they could just
Invisible
get
pressure. Yeah, that's what I'm going to be telling my teammates when I queue up and I
Hey,
just sit
you know
AFK
what? I
hooking
shut
creeps.
the hell up.
These guys flaming
know
me
what I
like, what's
mean.
this punch? Invisible pressure, boys.
I hate you.
This is great.
You know exactly what I mean, though. They don't know where he is, right? Like he's just like this kind of missing dude.
But I know
right?
what
Like,
you mean. But my teammates, when I explain to them,
Yeah.
they're not going to know what I mean.
This is a pro game. This is extremely different. Don't try this at home, ladies and gentlemen.
Don't try this at home, kids. This guy's a professional.
I mean, the well wishes are very good to be able to do this because you have just that extra mana region. So it does make it. And I mean, Whisper did get the wave pushed under the tower level 1, by the way. So he's level 3 up here. So he's getting XP. GH
Making
still
sure.
level 1 bottom.
They should
He's
have
hit
it
two.
there. Oh,
He hit two.
hit it just in time. And now, maybe they can turn with the Shadow Realm hit onto Tomato, but he's staying hidden nicely in the trees. Seb will tank the hit instead. Tomato.
Tomato?
Oh, Tomato,
Tomato?
My
Tomato?
goodness. Oh, whoa. Blood grenade. Yeah, it's
He's-
not going to kill him. Oh,
The Bramble!
He's fine. Just. This man, he loves to live on the edge, Tomato. Keeps us on the
my
edge of our seats,
goodness.
he does.
Okay, he turned back in to go hit the Morph initially, and then if that Bramble hits, he's dead. Now he's going again. All right, Miracle.
Oh, he's going
Can
again.
you play out of this one?
Zeb is able to
GH.
find the angle, get over to the back lines, but GH has got Shadow Realm at the ready.
Blood Grenade.
This is a scary lane for both teams. Zeb,
He gets hit by the Bramble.
he's in trouble. Seb's going down for sure. First blood for Miracle.
Tom-
He might even get Tomato. Tomato, he's got to be careful.
Ooh.
Listen, my heart's not going to last if he keeps doing this.
See, this is a game where if it's in a pub, your safe laner buys back right now and pings the pudge.
Oh,
Right?
no. Don't
But
pick
this
the
is not a
punch.
pub, so we're okay.
Invisible pressure.
Invisible
from
pressure.
Ari.
Oh, sorry, not Tomato buys back. Seb buys back, or somebody buys back.
Seb,
Either
oh,
way.
true.
Yeah, sorry.
That's true. We don't know what the comms are like. Maybe he is already flaming the pudge. We don't know. There might be a severe breakdown. Just making sure that Ari doesn't miss any of his hooks. You never know.
Can't even look at the other
Stationary.
lanes. I want to talk about the other lanes, and I just well, because BZM is owning mid, so I really want to talk about that because it's the Ember versus Puck
Ooh.
matchup that we used to see in the past.
God, I tell you what, Tomato, he gets very close to threatening Miracle. Got the Brambles.
What?
Shadow Realm,
Sick.
not enough.
And Whisper's now jungling, so they have 2 heroes just straight up jungling. So Pango's going to be
Double
literal full
jungle.
free farm.
Double jungle strat here from OG. Okay.
Okay.
I like it.
Tomato.
Oh, at mid lane.
He
That's a
solos him.
kill.
Damn.
Okay.
He's already he's dominating the matchup too.
He actually has. Check the
I-
CS.
I really thought that I'd see Ari at least like make a move bottom because he's playing versus Morph. It's like if you land one hook, you potentially. But he's just literally jungle. I don't know. This is insane.
When do you stop the jungle? Now.
Do you stop the jungle?
Where's he
No,
gonna
you
go
probably
with
run
this?
Power Rune. I would say probably run Power Rune, but maybe he can look now.
There we
They
go.
did
He's
see
missed
him for a
12
second,
hooks
though.
this game. What is going on? 0% accuracy. Creeps don't count. He's missed another. Creeps don't count.
Oh my god! If the slight chains hits, he can maybe just get a. Oh my goodness! I can't believe what I'm witnessing.
Is he
I'm
actually
so
gonna
sorry,
get the kill
everybody.
Dude, this is going to work.
Your
Sumail's used the
pubs
orb.
are ruined.
If they get the change, they get the kill. Oh,
Dodges.
Oh
Oh.
dear. Well, they tried.
Oh, they didn't get the chains or the kill.
They didn't get anything. Sumail was probably having a giggle at that. He's like, "What are you guys doing? What are you doing?"
Well, Ember
back to
Ember did
back to the jungle
so back
punch.
to base.
Back to the jungle.
Yeah, go back, Ari. Well, now, so let's like refresh. So Morph overall, sometimes you have the risk of this offlane, carrying the offlane. That was not the case because it's jungle Jungle Punch. So he's actually absolute free farm. Ursa is quite shut down now because of all this, and we'll have to see if Jungle Punch is actually going to have any effect because this Pango is absolutely enormous as well on top of everything.
TP's coming in on the top, Seb. Gonna look for FBZ. Shield crash off. He has got a swashbuckle to help get away. Ari's got the hook up in a second. He's going to hit it. I mean, they're going to get Kuro for sure. Yeah, they'll settle for that. They'll drag Kuro back with a hook. They'll take him down. But FBZ, he's able to escape.
Tomato
took a lot as well. You know, BZM had to swing across from the mid lane.
I don't know. They have no safe laner, Owen. Like, this is concerning. Like, BZM's doing all right and everything. Just like Tomato's level 4 with 0 farm. It's like,
that is rough, actually. That is rough. Especially Kuro's nearly got as many CS as Tomato.
Yeah. Miracle's absolutely free farming the game versus limited disables, and he's versus a Ember Spirit that he can play around and play with Morph once the fights and all that kick off. All right.
Jungle Punch, he's turned up. He's just stealing CS from the Ursa. He's dead. Oh, no.
What the heck is going on?
Tomato, you're absolutely... If this was not a controlled situation, this Ursa would not be happy with the Pudge.
No, he would be done, dude. He would be so done with this game. I don't know. Is this a controlled situation? I'm just unsure anymore right now. This is wild stuff. He's farmed. Don't get me wrong. Like, he's level 5. He's got good... But this Ursa, this is your counter pick. This is your counter matchup to try to have the hope versus the Morphling if the game gets to, like, later stages and stuff. And he's got nothing. So, a long road to recovery for Tomato. BZM's got his work cut out for him to make sure that they can stay in the game to that point, but... It is a weird one.
Yeah, I mean, every time I sort of see a series where the sort of the strat of, hey, this carry player had a really good game on this hero last game, let's give him free farm again, it just never seems to work out.
Yeah, that's... Huh?
The Miracle's chilling. He's chilling down on that bottom lane. He's top net worth. In the mid,
the hook.
the change, the hook. There we go. There's the combo, but FBC's able to roll up. And in fact, with that, he's going to be able to roll away. He does die, but he gets another bounce over towards BZM. BZM's got the remnant to jump back towards the mid. So he'll actually get away with it. They'll kill BZM off. Ari's going to line up to look for another hook. Here we go. Can he hit it? Whoa. Yes, he can. Easy.
There we go.
Easy for Ari. There we go. Tomato believes in his jungle punch. There we go.
I'm dying.
There we go. Do that. See, this is a friendly tip. In a pub game, that would not be a friendly tip. It's like, well done, you muppet. You hit a hook. And he's going to hit another one. Are you ready for this one? Oh. He doesn't even need to hit it. Or maybe he does. There we go. Another one for Ari.
All is made up. He's forgiven. He's forgiven.
Dude, jungle punch stonks are rising. They're rising.
Tomato's like, dude, I'm recovering. Good job. You're putting good pressure.
There's going to be viewers at home getting ready to be like this punch. Another hook. Ari don't miss. And FBZ, he's got no way out of this. Or maybe he does, actually, because shield crash will be enough to keep him safe. I mean, BZM's coming in with another sleight of fist. TPs are coming in, though. Sleight of fist there. Seb, he's diving in for the kill. They'll get it. Aggressive remnant as well. He's going to get caught by the coil here. Sumail turns up onto the two of them.
Oh, but Sumail, the buds.
Sumail, he's kind of dying.
So minus armor is too much.
Fist might kill him. The sleight of fist, he's not going to go for it. BZ.
Oh, he didn't go for it. I thought it might kill him too. He had -9 armor.
Might have killed him. It is a level 4 sleight of fist, of course. Maybe felt that the phase shift dodge was going to still be there. Next hook for Ari.
This Pudge is huge now.
Kuro.
Oh.
Easy dodge for Kuro.
I mean, this is honestly, Owen, it's kind of working. Miracle's huge, but they're actually getting a really good farm. And Tomato is very poor, but he's surviving. All right, yeah, jungle punch. Holy crap! Sumail, be careful. They're coming for you.
Sumail. Oh! Oh, he gets him every time. Ari.
It's working. It's working.
It's
working.
It's absolutely working.
All right, go to your pubs and do it now, I guess.
Do it.
It actually is going to...
Go and do it, chat, right now.
No, what am I doing?
Do it right now. Queue up. Ignore the angry Ursa in your lane. It doesn't matter. He'll be fine. He'll cope. Just hit up the jungle. Be like Ari.
The thing is that now Sumail is same net with this Ursa, so he's so shut down, and now they're getting
Bottom
kill
lane.
onto Mir.
Whisper turns up with the blink dagger
What a
black
build.
hole. Goodbye, Miracle.
That's a cool build. Do it, you know you want to. My goodness. And Tomato's recovering. He's actually got this. He's actually got the recovery.
He
Holy
believed all
moly.
along. He did, and he
Okay,
didn't
and
die.
now I'm gonna-
He didn't die.
No. And now I'm gonna get to talk about something that I wanted to, is Warlock.
How's he doing?
Because now he's hit 6, but I felt absolutely nothing so far from it. I mean, we'll have to see once the fights kick off and everything, but this jungle Pudge has had 10 times the impact of a Warlock.
In the mid, Samael. Be able to get away.
Live. Another slight.
Ari just 200 gold off his blink dagger.
Hey, oh, they're applying a ton of pressure, and they're getting farm on everybody. Even Seb is getting farm to points of like Orchid and stuff. Like, this is absolutely working
yeah.
very, very well for OG now. To the point where
They
Nigma,
switched. They're going to try and
need
take
to
down
start
the Pudge.
fixing things.
And can
Okay.
they kill Ari? They might. Okay, they'll get it. Easy farm on the way out from Ari. Extra efficiency.
He almost has Blink Dagger already done. That's actually crazy.
Yeah, he pretty much does. Yeah, 200 gold. Super close.
Wow.
And one thing's
So
for
yeah,
sure, definitely after. Yeah.
I'm just saying, I think that they have to start moving around these supports in the puck. I don't think that they can just let this game be static, kind of just let this Pudge run free with how he has been, because Tomato's getting too much space from it. So I think they have to go back to playing their own game and just can't play afraid of Pudge.
So he's going to look to go now, Ari.
What were you going to say? Sorry.
Oh, just, in terms of this game and last game, OG, they have really stepped it up the pressure right there. I think OG came out last game and they were like, well, you know what? That was just really slow. We didn't really do a whole lot. In this game, they've come in and they're doing everything.
Yeah, making moves everywhere. It just feels much more natural for them. And Tomato has now, I mean, somehow has space to be able to catch back up. Miracle, yeah, he's still getting good farm, but the fact that this Ursa's actually caught up in this Pudge is humongous somehow. It makes a big difference. And yeah, there's supporting cast. It's not the same as it was before. You know, that Clockwork Witch Doctor, they did a lot of work in those last games. Yes, they have the Willow, but the Warlock's is still a bit of a question mark. Whisper? What a play. That was sick. No panic.
He's going to be able to get back into the action pretty soon. 20 seconds until they have the black hole back up. That's Kuro cut down in the mid by BZM.
Mage Slayer finished nice and early. So early, in fact, versus Sumail.
So that's what Ari, obviously he changed it up. He didn't go for the blink in the end. He goes for the Vanguard purchase.
Oh, that's cool. Crimson Guard's very nice nowadays. See what type of effect it has. There's a lot of magic damage. In fact, mostly on the side of Nigma, but either way. It'll be good versus the Pango in particular. Half HP and 1 slight chains with the Sumail.
Nigma Galaxy, they've got the ults, but
They
finding
do.
a situation where they can pull together a team fight, it's going to be very difficult with the constant threat of this Pudge.
No, absolutely. And just they're also elusive as well too, right? The thing is, there's a Weaver and there's an Ember. They aren't easy to kill. At this point, Tomato's not joining. Tomato's just finishing up his Battle Fury, which his timing is actually, I mean, it's not good. Don't get me wrong, but it's good for the situation that he was in.
Easy setup, easy
Another
kill,
one.
chains and hook. He'll do it every time.
Ward placed for it. They have a sentry for it. So that Ward will likely die afterwards. But look at this. They can gut for another one. Like, the FBZ has to be careful. They're scouting for him. A slight chains could just set up onto him.
There's the setup. There's the hook.
Got it again.
And there's the
And
silence.
that's Orchid from Seb. Supports are huge. And yeah, Miracle, he's got them. I mean, actually, the Manta's not quite finished. It's coming out on the Courier. He's going to get it as they go. So he should be able to play his way around this as long as he doesn't use the Manta to farm pre-Orchid.
Seb.
Has been killed.
I'll kill his
That's where
Courier.
it was. And Miracle's just going to get out by the looks of it. Yeah. He knows they're
Yeah, no,
hunting him.
in this game, it feels like it's the other flip around of like the cat and mouse that we were talking about before, where OG's looking for fights, Nigma's looking to farm. And that farm definitely feels pretty good if you're this Ursa after that horrific start. Ends up 1-0. He didn't even die, so.
No, he didn't. He played it very cool.
Not bad.
He played it very cool. They said it was a difficult situation that he was put into, Tomato, but he's got through it.
He played it very cool, living at 8 HP twice, right?
He did. He was some crazy moves from him, and it did not get punished. He played it very well.
Yeah. So smoke coming out. It's like they want to try to get something going back in their favor because they're really getting out farmed across the board. Tomato. So he's maybe trying to sneak some type of Roshan here, but
Nigma Galaxy, they're not going to check. They're going to go for the portal.
Are they actually just? Oh, he's.
Kuro? Kuro's going to check.
Kuro knows something up.
Uh-oh, but Kuro is in trouble. The rest of them all left him.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
And they're like, wait, do we go back through it now at this point? They're like, no, probably not. The roast is probably too low to go for it.
That's a bit awkward, yeah.
That was
he needs
very
to sort of
awkward.
hang around and check it out, Kuro, but the rest of the team, they just ditched him straight through the twin gate.
I mean, they're positioned here on the gate.
Tomato's got bashed like 4 times in a row, though. But he gets the job done. Yeah. Aegis is there, and indeed a full-out recovery. This bear is in a brilliant spot.
Yep, he's perfectly fine. And now it's FBZ who had a free laning phase. He's 0-3-1. He's actually just gotten hooked, gotten killed multiple times that he's shown up. I mean, Sumail did have a hard laning phase, but is everything working out for OG? 12-3 and 8K lead. Yet to see a golem.
That hasn't happened. Hasn't had the chance to.
Telling you, man, this hero just feels the same as he always has, unfortunately.
Should have played it mid.
Should have played it. I mean, maybe that is the only way to play. I don't know. Except they're in super niche scenarios, but I'm not sure. I mean, they've good ward coverage at the least here at Nigma, so they're not hemorrhaging too many kills in these last few moments, but they are getting out farmed. It's Miracle. Miracle's farming. I mean, the other two are farming a little bit here, but it's 5 heroes on the side of OG farming.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Can Miracle carry this game? This is gonna be quite the challenge.
This will be quite a tough one, it feels like. Maybe if there's a different hero, I mean, Ursa just can't be that good matchup. So like, the other 4, the Morphling looks good, but versus the Ursa, you can look a lot weaker as Whisper.
Chasing him out, FBZ. He's going to go for the TP. They've not got anything to stop it.
The other one's just hunting. Hunting. Looking for these kills. They have that deep ward. I can't believe how long that one lasted. Almost full duration around the Ancients.
Nigma Galaxy, they could try and set up for another team fight around the Golem if they want to try.
Oh, look at this bottom. They see the Morphling pushing up pretty far. Already trying to set up a trap here. They found GH instead.
He's going to have the fib. Nice remnant dodge. Straight into him aggressively. Gets the kill, BZM. Doesn't mean Miracle will have the time to get out of there. They see Seb in the mid.
Can they catch him? No. He is pesky. Getting so much farm. He has the net worth of both supports on the side of Nigma. And he's making them kind of just run around.
Yeah, it really is. It's not a fun game to be a support in Nigma Galaxy. With, the amount of money they don't have to play around with. One of them will get a little bit of a break here with the shard, and Kuro's going to get it.
Oh. Well, that's unfortunate because he has 0 points in upheaval.
Wait, what? Oh, yeah. Oh, no.
He went for the heal build. I was going to say the heal is good to be able to do Tormentor and stuff, but like, he definitely... Okay, he's definitely feeling a little bit sad now. All right.
Oh, that's sad,
he'll have a point in it soon.
That's true. You get a shard, you can't do anything with it. It feels bad. Feels bad. Poor old Kuro. Need another level or so until he's able to get some
it upgrades.
worth out that shot.
It does upgrade his imps, so from his innate. All right, there we go.
Okay.
So there's a little bit, of
All
something,
right,
but yeah,
there we
pretty
go.
much nothing.
It's a little bit of a
Miracle.
buff.
Can he get out of this? I don't know if he can.
No, he can't. He's got a... He need the black one.
Oh, an
He's
FPZ
dead,
now.
And yeah, behind the tower, they got to run. They got to run. They got to get out of it, Nigma Galaxy. Get the Wisdom Rune on the way out.
Uh-oh.
All set.
Well.
Caught him with the silence.
He's got the Yules, but
Ardo's
in trouble.
getting in. And another orb is there. And we'll save him. Gets him back to the safety of his base. Tier 2 tower, though, is going to take a bit of a beating. OG starts to come in with the pressure.
And they got Miracle. And immediately, I mean, look at BZM. Straight to the top lane. He sees a target. Might just look for the kill immediately onto GH. Thinking about it. Some backup coming in.
A lot of trouble. A lot of trouble. Dead. It's more.
He's got the 15
It's getting
talent.
pretty rough. This one's a pretty rough one.
This game was Jungle Pudge, but yeah, Ember level 15 talent. That Flame Guard burn damage, it's so crazy. If you're able to get it this early on in the game, a 10k lead, another tier 2 to fall. The map is just shrinking and shrinking and shrinking. What the hell?
What we got?
Do you see this in the mid lane, in the where the tier 2 mid is? Right there.
Yeah, they were
what
doing
the
that
heck?
last game. It's one of those.
I didn't notice it.
It's one of those tags that you can put on the ground. I don't even think it's a bugged one. I think someone just has that as their tag.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I didn't notice it last game. I thought maybe it was a graphical bug on
Someone
my
was putting
screen.
it down last game.
Okay, that's pretty funny. Trapped in the base at this point. I cannot believe what we've witnessed, honestly. This Jungle Pudge and just, yeah, making it actually work. Getting so many catches. Of course, BZM playing this Ember in the mid lane has definitely led the reins a bit here, being able to get the solo kill onto Sumail and just get a lot of setups here, but I have to give Ari the credit.
Oh, you do.
Def has been able to make some good work.
Definitely for the damage this does as well, right? It can't feel good losing a game to Jungle Pudge, right? Just on the premise of it. It doesn't matter that it's good because apparently it is good. Ari's showing it off. It looks pretty fantastic, but just the idea of losing to Jungle Pudge, it just doesn't sound great. Seb?
Oh, the hook just missed.
They'll catch him. They'll catch Seb here. Trip him up behind the tower. Something to be found for Nigma Galaxy.
Well, hopefully, I mean, maybe you guys didn't see that one, but Ari just missed a hook on a slight chain target.
Oh, that is another report on top of the ones he probably already got from Blood.
The Manta was on cooldown as well from Miracle, too, so if the Weaver was actually in position, they
could have got him.
Things could have been different. But, I mean, if there's a lot of different factors, right? Because the Weaver went in, he got killed, so blah, blah, blah. But either way, he missed the hook. That's all I was going to talk about. And that was the items looking. It really... it really does feel like it's going to be a hard time for Miracle versus these 3 cores, with his other 2 cores being shut down so much. And the fact that the supports on the side of OG are getting ridiculous scaling.
Oh, that's rough. The bear finds you. You don't stand a chance. Tomato. Having a great time now. Having an absolutely fantastic time. So it's second highest in the net worth. Very, very good game from him.
He's got the Basher done too, so even could look to kill Miracle if he's not careful. Gets caught out of position. They still have this sneaky ward up top too, so they see GH, they see FBZ. Ari is invis. There's a sentry ward, so they'll see him.
He's going to know it. Towards the pre-back row. CM not able to get the catch onto GH. Into the shadow round, but the tier 2 tower will be under, once again, a fair bit of pressure. Doesn't look like Nigma Galaxy are able to set up a fight around it.
GH has been able to have no game because he has no one to play around. In particular as this Willow. This time around, FBZ dying a couple times, just too scared to do some type of bedlam plays and stuff like that. So yeah, the 2 supports, it's just been kind of nothing from them on the side of Nigma this time around. And you did mention how important those Witch Doctor Clockwork especially was, and they did adapt a bit here on the OG, at least taking out the 1.
I think that's definitely, especially missing the element of the clock. GH was able to do so much on that hero in this game round. On the Dark Willow, it's just a bit too much. Not a lot he can offer. He's going to try for the setup here. I mean, silence comes out from Seb in time. They'll have to drop the Dream Coil. Seb able to apply some of his own Yules. GH, he's got the fear nicely in time there to catch him on the way back down. Make sure that there's no time lapse at the ready. So they're killing off Seb,
gem.
but they're not getting anything else. So here's the gem. It's a nice pickup.
It's a pretty big one.
Take that away.
It's nice to at least take some of that pressure off, and you'll have kills on the Weaver every time if he does look to show. So there we go, GH. Was able to find at least another one here.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
So where they want to go next. I mean, Dream Coil. Have to wait 30 until that's back up over in the river. So it is there. Gleipnir as well to follow up with the lockdown.
Oops.
Not going to hit the hook. Doesn't matter. BZM has the kill alone.
Buy some time with the Yules to at least dispel the Flame Guard, but yeah, does get caught. FBZ, careful. That's an Orchid Weaver who now just saw you. Oh.
They didn't know.
Oh yeah, that was a gem. Oh man, they did just get it back immediately. Whoops.
Oh, they did.
Quickly, that gets recovered. And Tomato now top 2 net worth.
Yeah, he's nearly got his BKB.
Yep. Set up for success after a bizarre kind of laning phase. And now he's even just hunting Sumail. He's feeling very confident now at this point. They've gotten to be able to do pretty much anything they want around the map after the first 5-10 minutes of this game. Full BKB.
Dire are scanning.
What do you do if you're Nigma Galaxy? Are they close to any sort of item that could allow them to piece together a team fight?
I guess it would just be the Aghanims for FBZ. I think he's pretty much got it done almost, but I'm just not sure what any of these do when the big fight actually kicks in together. Because I'm waiting to see what the Golem is actually going to do. If like stopping a big black hole or something is actually going to be relevant, or if the black hole is even necessary at this point. Because he just dies. I mean, I'm just not sure what item it would be. I'm trying to think about it. Like, it's maybe the Morphling Butterfly, I guess. The other ones are okay, but it feels like it's a miracle versus the world at this point. It really does.
That's a bit of all right.
See Tomato, they can't go
Some
on.
BKB.
He's going to
Might
pop
just
the
kill them
BKB.
himself.
He's trying to look for the bash on FBZ. Ooh!
Oh!
Not going to happen. He's out.
Not
Is
quite.
he able to escape?
Yep. No cast range on Ari, so can't go for the bite. Doesn't have a headband, doesn't have anything like that, so can't just bite the Rolling Thunder. So BKB was used there from Tomato, so that's the one maybe small window that Nigma could look to try to take advantage of, but immediately he's joining up his buddy. Playing around this ward, he's got a lot of friends coming.
Yeah, they can go for Roche as well if they want to. It's back up.
Yeah.
They want to set up for
A lot of vision for Nigma over here.
Silence, Terrorized ready to come in, but not actually able to find the chance to drop it onto Seb. So Seb gets a chance to Shikuchi out to the side, time lapse back. He'll get away from this. Tomato's in with a jump on a Miracle. The fear comes in just in time, but the hook's there. Ari is able to drag back Miracle. Tomato turns back across towards him and has the damage to bring the Morphling down.
Dead for 60.
With that, that's a whole minute indeed without him. Kuro's found in the trees as well. Both supports to fall alongside Miracle.
30 minutes he hasn't been able to drop the Golem.
Will we get one before the game ends?
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Maybe. Don't know what it'll do though.
Oh no. I mean,
Ari
this is
already
the thing.
set up on bottom.
Out of the Warlock gameplay we saw today, I just can't imagine it's that much fun to play, Fold. It seems rough. Like, what do you do on this poor old hero?
It looks smooth. It looks it looks exactly the same as he has in the past, honestly. In the 5 position, like maybe like you said, in a different type of position, we could see something different. I don't know. Yep.
Tier 3 gone. Bringing in the mid lane as well. Tomato ready to cut the creeps. They got the Dream Coil. Thunder. GCM, he's able to slight a fist, put the BKB. He's either thinking about turning aggressively. He'll get hooked back to safety here by Ari.
You get eaten as well. Reset back up to full.
Able to heal him up. Tomato's thinking about jumping in on this. He's going to jump in, but he immediately gets caught by the ult. Does have the real safety of the BKB and the enrage if he feels it's necessary. We'll just pop the enrage for now to back off. BZM continue to hold him back with the slight chains. Miracle turns at the Ember, uses the slight chains against it. Bramble's there to follow up, but the hooks from Ari comes into play. He'll be able to eat him up once more, heal him back up. They're going to try and chase this Nigma Galaxy. Jump forward from FBZ over towards the Fudge. The Terrorize coming in on towards Ari. The Golem, it will get dropped. But Tomato, he's just going to run straight towards Kuro through the midst of the fight. Now he's ready to turn across and help the rest of the team. The Black Hole has come to an end. Miracle caught by the Malefice. Tomato beginning to stack up the swipes. They get caught by the Cursed Crown. So he can get back in on this. He's got Earthshock in a second, but they are making things a bit messy here for Tomato. He'll turn, take the Golem down, but the silencers come into play. He's gone. They've killed off the Ursa. Lose FBZ for it, but if Nigma Galaxy can get something more from this, they're going to be very happy with the outcome of this fight. They're looking at BZM. BZM still has mana to play with. Remnants at the ready. He can't chase on towards him. Samael will get out alive. Only just Seb was nearly able to find him. BZM's considering going back in on this. Jumps in aggressively towards GH with a sleight of fist. He'll get the job done. Samael and Miracle turn back towards him. They catch him with the silence. They will kill him. So all things considered, Nigma Galaxy getting some pretty big kills out of this defense.
Miracle gets the last hit, right? He gets the big gold, the most important one that could have gotten it there. Tomato playing it insanely aggressive, kind of diving past everybody. A Golem does come out in this game. Not to stop a Black Hole. I think it was like a Yule Scepter that insta-stopped Whisper's Black Hole as a first successful fight for Nigma.
There is a chance.
Butterfly now finished.
Yeah, there's a chance for them. I mean, that was quite the hold if you consider how far ahead OG were and that they were on the verge of claiming a set of barracks. Nigma Galaxy able to shut them down.
Straight to Roche. Seb knows.
Yeah, but FBZ knows that Seb knows. And FBZ's in with the Yule setup. Rolling Thunder, they're able to take down Seb.
And he's got Seb.
Oh my goodness. Oh, Nigma Galaxy, you can't count them out yet, boys and girls. You can't count them out yet.
Tomato just diving a bit too far, right? That whole play. Team just trying to help him out because he's so far deep. And Whisper whipping Black Hole. A couple big mistakes. Nigma capitalized massively. Butterfly was finished during that fight, and now he's actually almost finished up with the BKB too.
Dire's top barracks are under attack.
Samael. See what he's able to go for next. I mean, what do you think is next on the item list for Samael? Do you want to get some sort of further lockdown, go for a Hex himself?
He could, definitely. Wind Waker's a possibility. Parasma, too, if he wants to finish. He's got some options. Kuro actually finished his Ags. So even though he just saw the one Golem, he is actually going to at least have the Aghanims for the secondary one. Oh.
They'll live.
That's close.
He's going to go for the Eon disc now. Wants to play it safe.
Eon.
So he doesn't get burst.
Okay. Super safe. I guess they did have, actually, did they have... They didn't have a Hex or anything, right? No, I guess this wants to have that extra protection. Okay. I saw that Whisper had the Hex queued up, so maybe he saw something like that. I don't know if he showed the... I don't know if they saw that in the backpack, but maybe they did. Either way, just playing it safe. And now they're smoked up. Feeling stronger with the Aegis. They should. They can keep Miracle alive. That last fight was a pretty big one for him.
BKB Aegis. It's hard to take down. They got the MKB on Tomato, so an answer for the Butterfly.
But quite a bit stronger, as long as he survives, right? That's going to be the biggest thing. Miracle needs to keep himself alive.
They're going to find Seb. He's able to dodge the Terrorize with the Yules, but the coil's there.
Again.
It's gone.
It's a lot of gold when you get these pickoffs when you're less behind. Look at how much it gives. 436 plus 700 split. And getting some obs. These add up. These definitely do add up.
Could go for an
player on
aggressive
top.
mid-top.
Some
Yeah, even though they don't have Seb, Whisper's got the blink, Black Hole, BKB ready to go. Samael showing up top for now.
He's playing it careful. He's playing safe, just using the orb. They passed him over a gem just to be protected as well, too, in case there's some kind of weird base ward. So, good coverage of each other.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Basher almost finished up on FBZ too, so starting to get a little bit more itemization and control, and ways to, of course, more ways to deal with the black hole besides just that Warlock. You know, there's no BKB on it. Oh, there is a BKB now.
Seb.
There's backup coming.
Go for it. They're straight in. I mean, it's deleted by Miracle. See if Whisper wants to find the chance to a black hole.
Started on Miracle.
They get the jump. That's the Aegis gone. So they go for now. They try and get the vision out. Jump to the side. There's the black hole. They'll use it to secure the second kill on towards Miracle. They'll get him.
They couldn't get the rock in range. He tried.
They're going to get Kuro. Kuro's caught as well off the back of that. The rest of the team should be fine. GH in the trees. He's got a TP available if he needs to get out. Well, they know he's around by the looks of it.
And
they're going to catch him. The Gleipnir's there. Ari in on top of GH. They'll get both supports here. OG ready to deal with that Aegis. Take him out twice. Take out the backup.
He's dead for a long time, too. They did a great way of just sandwiching Weaver, right? Seb baiting. He knew that they were going to go on him there. They make the call. They go around. They get a ward on the high ground to be able to scout where the Warlock is, and then they commit the black hole. And yeah, he's too far away. You know, cast range, unfortunately, has been changed again in 7.36 for Golem. So even with Headband, he actually didn't even hit him. He had to, he was on the southern side when the black hole came out, so wasn't able to actually get the cancel. And Miracle died so fast.
Oh,
well.
Somehow he's got the Eon disc. Whoop. Buying time here for the 10 seconds until Miracle's back in.
Back to business, says OG. Bit of a big slip up there in the top to give Miracle quite a big comeback forward, but now getting that Aegis, getting everything back into comfortable positions, level 25s being hit. And a Hex on BZM also. So, more forms of catch. And playing versus the double elusive carries, or double elusive cores, does make sense when you want to get these extra ones. The Abyssals, the Hexes, etc., which Tomato is also close to his Abyssal.
Would you look to go high ground or do you wait for the next Aegis?
You could probably look to contain. If they come outside, you can pick them off. See how hard they really want to push the issue into the high ground pre-Aegis, though. Maybe because Ari can hook them out and stuff. Maybe they will. Maybe it's just an unnecessary risk that they don't have to go for. Great ward coverage across the map.
Dire's middle tower.
How close to their base in Nigma Galaxy. You've got FBZ and Miracle. GH starting to come out a bit.
That's a nice free shard. BZM is actually the one to get it. So now we will probably see more of these Remnant chain plays kind of coming into play. Tomato is also, he's gotten level 25 now, and his Abyssal. So more and more layers for these elusive, kind of this puck, this morph to deal with. Oh, really? Interesting there. He takes the overpower. He does want to just 100 to 0 somebody, right? But he did take the Grudge Bearer one, which usually I do see people do the Earth Shock because the shard with the Grudge Bearer and blah, 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 blah. But whatever. Extra attacks. He just wants to 100 to 0 someone in those back-to-back overpowers.
Ooh, that was a nasty hook
So
there from
close.
Ari. It looked like he was just out to the side, but it pulls him back in.
That was so close. I actually thought it was going to miss at first.
It looked like it was. It got him just on the edge of the frame.
And look at the damage once you get to these points. This is without any cast range.
Dire are scanning.
Instantly going through the Alp, going through this twin gate, looking for another target. Zoom out. I'm glad that even late game we see players use the the twin gate at the on the Radiant side, where you go, you can use it without having to go up the hill. I love that I see people still actually using every little trick in the book.
Zeb.
Again.
He's going to try and focus the attention towards him. The damage it's done, though, before he can do anything to save himself. So this time, Zeb immediately losing his life. Let's get the jump forward with the Hex on a miracle. Tomato's in as well with the damage. They take him out.
He's gone.
Great jump there from BZM, getting him with the slider fist to close the gap and allow him to get the Hex drop down onto Miracle to open up that play.
All they need is one disable, and then he's just dead if this Ursa gets on top of him. Rips him to shreds. Whisper blinked in to try to like follow up with Black when he's like, oh, he's gone. Or did he get the blink axe? Maybe he did. Either way.
Well, that's the youngest proc from Samael. Turn with the Golem onto Tomato. Look to the side. Ari's able to keep Tomato safe for now. Just up in the air. Walking away. I mean, can they chase this? I don't think so, because yeah, BZM's ready to come across and make sure that Nigma Galaxy just are unable to get out of the base and threaten Ari or Tomato.
Oh, and that's the Golems used, and Black Hole BKB is available.
Still 30 seconds without Miracle.
Or, sorry, BKB is not available, but Black Hole is available. No Golem coverage.
This time around, this top Brax should be going down. IPZ, okay, they're going to try and make the jump onto Tomato. Another hook though, Ari keeping his Ursa safe. The bounce back over onto BZM. The bash as well. BZM falling low. Jump forward again. Ari with these consistent saves. Keeping his cause alive. Trying to jump out the base to chase him down, but Ari's able to walk away.
Oh, what a save.
Trying to chase out the base.
Back in.
Can they really get their hands on anyone though? BZM, the Hex. Just lighting the Gleipnir onto FBZ. Nigma Galaxy, they keep being desperate to try and find something each and every time that OG back off, but not able to get any sort of catch.
It's close though. That was Sumail hitting 25 when BZM did not expect it. But Ari, of course, he's there for the bailout. It was literally at like just right after he hit it on 25, so. Ari coming in clutch. This Jungle Pudge, he's the man. Seth going down a funny route of build, but makes sense with kind of the style that he's been playing as this Weaver. All he is a bait. He's going hard on Weaver, so he's just going to charge in and give his team information. Because I feel like that's all he's really been doing anyway.
Yeah,
and it's working.
The combo of the pipe and the heart, just the increased amount of HP that they effectively having to burst through. He should pretty much always be able to get the Yules, the time lapse off, just to waste that extra bit of time. Yeah,
he's obnoxious. And to be honest, he's getting it so much done. These two supports just are, in every game for OG, they're super farmed.
Black Hole ready for the next fight.
Control, BZM. They got him.
BZM, he does die whilst the rest of his team get the Roshan done, so didn't quite get the memo and wasn't able to get away in time.
Cost them a bunch, but well worth it.
I mean, was it if Nigma Galaxy can do anything with the fact that they're taking out the Ember for 80 seconds, but the fact that Tomato's got the Sages in play, it's rather unlikely, especially with Whisper also, to say, having the refresher double Black Holes ready to go.
Ooh.
They're going to have to sit back and wait, I think, Nigma Galaxy. They can maybe try for a smoke play, but it's going to be very risky.
It's without Pango rule, without Coil, I don't know, it's definitely risky. 40 seconds, no roll. They need every little thing they can get at this point still. Especially for a head-on fight. You know, for little pickups and stuff, it's a little different, but... So now. 40 seconds. They're trying to get a window here. They're really trying. Can they pop someone?
Risky moves from Nigma Galaxy, but it has to be done.
Take what you can get.
He's ready to roll in. Jump onto Tomato. They're going to try and burst through him very, very quickly. He's able to get the BKB off. Tries to stand his ground against Miracle. The swipes are building up. Miracle's trying to push up. Tomato will get it.
They were really building
just gone the once. They go a second time though. Oh, up into the Black Hole there.
Off the mark.
whatever happened, it worked great. And FBZ also trying to TP out underneath their noses ain't going to work. He gets caught by the Hex, so they get the job done. They kill FBZ.
Oh my god. That Tomato actually almost turns this into thing. He had what, 752 damage from the Fury swipes? He was getting a ton of lifesteal just from the Paladin sword as well. That was a little scary there for a second. That's Tomato. He's found GH.
GH is going to be able to play his way out of there.
Nicely done. All right. Another ward to scout Sumail. I mean, Tomato is just charging at heroes. Like, no hesitation whatsoever.
Miracle. He wanted the arcane rune. They get the golem drop, but the black hole's going to be ready.
But the black hole's after.
Whisper's able to put the BKB in the black hole after it. Locks down Miracle. Sumail's going to jump in. The Disc will protect him and give him a chance to jump back out, but the golems are dealt with very, very quickly. Kuro, he'll get caught by the chains and the hook combo. I mean, a bit of a greed, I guess, there from Miracle. He was looking towards the arcane. He wanted to go and grab it.
Yeah.
The black hole comes in, and as you say, just a moment as well after the golem had been placed down by Kuro, so he wasn't able to hold back on the golem long enough to drop it to cancel the black hole.
No, cleanly executed there from OG. Just quickly capitalized on just small mistakes. Again, another catch. Everyone sandwiches in seconds there to Mail.
50 seconds without Miracle. Doesn't have
There's
the
a
money for
banner
buyback. He's 1,800 gold short. Oh, and then they jump in. Tomato is going to look straight away over towards the puck. Sumail will be able to buy some time here in the air, and he's able to jump back to safety. FBC's in with the Rolling Thunder. Doing whatever they can to buy this 30 seconds for Miracle.
Middle barracks are under attack.
Seb making sure they at least get one Rax here. Just continue to hit middle Rax. He's got this banner still there. It's dropping. 20 seconds.
Sumail doing everything he can. Trying to slow down the push, but the barracks, it's gone. Whether he likes it or not. Top barracks as well. Tomato's on them. Fortification. Bottom lane as well. I mean, Seb was trying for some action here. GH has got the setup, but Ari's in with the save.
Instantly. Always at the ready. And now he's got, he probably bought this a little bit ago. I didn't pay attention. But he bought lines 2 on Ari, so more ways to save, more ways to catch as well. They'll get the banner at the very least in the mid lane, but I think they do at least save their top racks, but yeah, heavy damage done there. How long on the cooldowns? So, black hole back up in about 40 seconds. OG can play it a bit patient here. Lanes will naturally push in. Ooh. Sumail's trying to get his courier out there to buy his Wind Waker. Can't get it away. Seb? Oop.
Yeah, they could be ready to go for the push once more. 10 seconds to black hole. Whisper.
It's just scary for anyone to show. So even if Miracle shows, like, OG could just full out commit. It could just everyone jump in the base and go for these targets.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Sumail, he'll be able to get out the map so that he can get that Wind Waker done and have it ready for the next defense.
Has to go all the way over there to get it. Does have it finished.
Easy. Start things off, but again, Ari, make sure that the fight never quite goes the way that Nigma Galaxy wants to start it.
Ooh, that's pre-25 on the Pango, so it doesn't have the Rolling Thunder cooldown. It's going to be about a minute till that one does come back up. And Ari's just waiting for someone
with the push.
Yeah, if someone makes a misstep too, like Ari will be able to get the hook. Seb is just the one naturally pushing himself because he's got the hook save of Ari.
FBC's going to jump in, but there's going to be FBC getting hooked back. He's able to roll up for now. Zeb is getting focused by Miracle. He's able to put the time lapse. FBC gone. They could buy back on the Pango. It's going to be Zeb for Zeb if he wants to join the push. So if they'll just settle for it as now. Both teams losing a hero.
Ooh. Whisper This could catch him off guard. He's got a full refresher orb finish now, too. So a second black hole is at the ready. I mean, FBZ, this was a choice that he made to go in front to block the hook, but he's like, oh, God, what have I done? I killed myself.
See if he can get the buyback out of him.
Ari.
Look. Oh, he's got him! He's got the hook, but Miracle's able to wait for him back to safety. Before there's any further follow-up.
That was close. I think the Lincolns was still broken, so that was very, very close.
He was in the barracks here. Rain tracks are gone.
Last melee. It's a double catapult wave, too.
Kuro does still
Another
have the
hook.
collar ready to drop another hook. They're able to catch GH. He's out as well. Both heroes with buyback at the ready. There's the first one. With the buyback. Going to try and hold off on FBZs. Chains onto the three of them. Around to the sleight of fist. They'll get the track back with the hook
Instant
once
hook.
again. Ari keeping the safe.
And now
Sumail's jumped in.
Sumail's
Caught by the
jumped
Hex. Sumail's out.
Oh, that's a mistake. He's got
Buyback
buyback.
at the ready. On forward, they get the Hex in on towards Kuro. Kuro getting focused and he's taken out. And Kuro himself, his buyback's on cooldown. So no hope for a golem for the next 90 seconds. The space is there for OG to finish off the bottom racks. And with that, claim the Mega Creeps.
BZM just zoning 3 heroes by himself past the racks. Can't actually push him away. 40k lead. The Mega Creeps coming in. They can just sit outside. Weaver's back. Sep can time lapse
There's
right
the
back
jump.
in.
They get straight on top of Miracle. Miracle trying to get himself away from Tomato, but Tomato's able to stand on top of him.
Can't.
Miracle's out. Immediate buyback comes into play from Miracle. So they can turn and burst through BZM. BZM dancing out of there with a Wind Waker. We'll see FBZ trying to dance on towards him, chase him out, but the jump's there with a Remnant. BZM's perfectly fine.
What a series by BZM. Oh my god.
And he's
Playing
back
so
in.
aggressive.
Hook. It's there. They've caught FBZ. He's out. Still has his own buyback at the ready. Step forward for Sumail, but he's immediately caught by the Hex from BZM. BZM turns with a slight in the chains. Holds back the puck.
Coil off the mark. He tried for it.
The push is coming in. The tier 4s are falling. Another hook.
Another hook.
hit. He drags him back. FBZ, he bought back for this. He's out for 2 minutes. As OG making steps towards the victory here. Sumail caught by the Hex. He's able to jump back to the base. But 3 versus 5. Can they do anything to slow this down? Sumail jumps back out once more. Trying to look to do some sort of damage to BZM, but it's just not happening. BZM is stepping up to the base. There's the 3-man black hole to close the deal. The Ancient falls. GG is called. OG will take the series today 2-1 against Nigma Galaxy.
What a series by BZM in particular. This Ember
so.
performance was amazing. Honestly, I think that's probably what helped the